searching for the right child. Somebody is telling you what's right. Now you're going to have to decide what you're gonna do the next step you take in life. You got me singing in my head, when I dream about you dancing. Okay, girls. Okay, boys. Okay, humans in the whole wide world. Is everybody there? Hello? Oh, Sunday night wind down chit chat with my sweet friend Jen. Hi, Jen.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, first I should, before I light up.
Wind down.
What's that?
Wind down.
Oh, you know what? Let me fix my audio because I'm getting a little delay on my end. Audio. Okay. Boom. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can probably hear the whole world much better. Can I? Or can I not? Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Great. I can hear you great.
Okay, I think there's definitely a little, maybe you should turn yourself up. Hi guys. You in the, wait a minute, Laura Megan Anderson. I forgot a little napkin. I'll be right back, guys, because this is wind down time. We need to not be spilling things. Uno momento. Hi, Foxy girl. Watch out. We're on a live stream, guys. Let me get some little napkins so that I don't go crazy and spill everything all over the world. Fox, lay down or come chill with me over here. Okay. Hi, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I was just trying to appropriately, my brain went three ways. It went right away to, oh, I should smoke a joint since we're winding down. I should get my indica on. And then it went to, look at me now. Now I've got knots in my headphones. I'm trying to be good.
The issue is I don't have the headphones yet for this. So that could be my audio delay issue.
Hold on, everybody. Okay, now I'm ready. What were you saying?
I'm just trying to figure out if, since I don't have headphones, if that's my audio delay issue. I've been messing around.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah. I mean, I think we had this issue last time.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you have your microphone is in? Is your microphone in?
Yeah, the mic is good.
Golden. Can all y'all hear us out there? If you can hear us, then you just say, yep, you're all good. And if Jen has too much of a delay, then we'll end this. But if she does not and everybody's happy, then I'll just be drinking by myself. All right, guys, here we go. I have this cute wine cactus. It's actually like a margarita, I think, drink from a restaurant that I, with my friends Ian and Jamie, we went in the desert. I mean, how much does a lady pour? This is probably the equivalent of like a glass and a half.
Okay.
Oh, are we taking off our sunglasses because we're winding down?
The glare was killing me, but
yeah, no. We need it. We need to. Where's your glass? Cheers. Here we go, Jen. Love you.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Yay. Hi, everyone. Good job. Good job. You made it to, yes. Thank you for being here, Jen, so we can chit chat about nothing and everything while we wind down on this beautiful Sunday.
Indeed.
Oh my goodness, guys. I got to shout out Golden Star Vineyards. Look at this badass bottle. It's called Purple Haze.
That's very cool.
And it's their 2020. And it's popping. That's what I got to say about it. Purple Haze is an eclectic proprietary blend of Zinfandel, Merlot, and Malbec. This is the 5th vintage of Purple Haze over the last 10 years and has become one of our most sought after wines. Needless to say, it has become our signature wine. Although the percentage of the blend changes from vintage to vintage, our goal is to maintain a familiar flavor that brings followers. I'm a flower. I'm a goldenrod flower following you. Is to maintain a familiar flavor that brings followers of Purple Haze back. I'm a follower of Purple Haze back, seeking it year after year. Peace and love to all. So I have one more
person for them.
I mean, well, we'll find out soon, won't we? Oh my goodness.
Well, cheers to that. This is it's called bread and butter. It's a cab.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. It's called bread and butter.
That's the name of the vineyard, I guess.
Cute. That's a cute. I don't know. I mean, isn't that a cute? Right? Yeah, it seems like bread and butter. Why would you call something? But I would love some bread and butter with my wine, first of all, especially if it's a red wine. Ooh. I mean, I just did make a huge stew all day today. That was really fun. So Sunday today, I've been cleaning, organizing. I feel like I'm always cleaning and organizing, but I enjoy that for myself. It feels so good. And also, I'm starting to notice that it's kind of a sick mental habit to be hoarding and clogging up your space with so many things that you might do. Or it's just like it's almost like it almost allows it or proves it of being there. Like things I might do. And then a year later, they're still sitting there. And I'm like, I want to do them. But what am I supposed to be waiting for somebody to come and like make me do it?
Right. What was in your stew?
OMG, Jen, I was going to ask you if you could come to my apartment, and I'm sure, tell me, you guys, I would love to do maybe I should change the logo so that it's, because I feel like SBTV always, my life is SBTV, like growing up in Scientology was my whole childhood and everything. So if we have some sips of wine, anyways, I was just saying that I should change the logo. Did you see that? I put it on my sweet little rocker sticker. And because we're kind of just winding down on the LFM TV chit chat ladies night with Jen and our wine. Okay, so yes, the stew. No, this wine is so good. I can't, guys. This wine is so good.
It sounds good just from the label that you read.
Right? Hi, Gina. Look at this poppin' wine we're drinking.
Someone says, now I want wine. LOL.
What's that?
Miss Sunrise Dawn. Now I want wine. LOL.
It's Sunday night wine down. Hello. Sunday night wine down, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I keep saying I'm going to visit my sister at work, but haven't done it yet. She worked at a winery.
Wow.
That's awesome. What winery? Is it in California? Should we know about it?
Right?
Hi, Apostate Alex. Hi, CR. Is CR-WA? Is that how I say it? CR-WA? WA? What's W? How would you say that, Jen? Wahe?
I would say Wahe. I don't know.
CR-WA. Hey, yay. It's fine wine. It's fine wine. Peggy P, thank you for being here and helping me choose which color of wine I needed, because that clearly is a difficult situation when you're like, ooh, I want wine. And then you open the freaking cabinet and they have gorgeous rosé, gorgeous white, gorgeous red, gorgeous everything.
Yeah.
Gorgeous me. Gorgeous you.
Yeah, I definitely need this. I went to go see Santa tonight, so I definitely need some wine.
Isn't that so cute? So this may be a weird thing, but what do you feel about kids visiting Santa and this whole idea? I mean, you have a child, you brought your son to the Santa. I feel like the idea of that is so cute. I feel like if I had a child, the idea of putting them on Santa's lap and the whole idea and taking the picture every year seems so sweet and cute to me. Then I have this other side of life, of Laura FM life, that I feel like it's obviously a brainwash thing and blah, 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 but it's in everything, right? Everything in our life, what we agree to is brainwashed, right? Anything. So it is fun, it is great, but the background idea of Santa does come from a sort of religious whole background, right? A playful religious background, which, you know, to me, I just feel like it's not that I don't like Santa, guys. We're just having wine and spit in our mouths, okay? It's that I love the idea of Santa, and I love for children to be able to go to this imaginary. It's just, I would hope that the Santa, God, I'm gonna mess this up. I just hope that the Santa is not perverted, is not like some like because that would definitely be a great job for some pedo person to be like, you know, you know what I mean? So of course my trippy other side of things also, like Disneyland. It's the same thing for me with Disneyland. I just am like, I just feel like that. So even if I would,
it's funny you say that because I gave my kid the choice, like, do you want to see Santa? And he did. But he did say today, I don't want to sit on Santa's lap. He said that to me, like straight up, just, I don't want to sit on Santa's lap before we even went. So I was like, that's fine. You don't have to, you know, like, but he knew, you know. Interesting.
I mean, so, what would, okay, so I'm thinking if I was your kid, right, at this point, and I'm thinking, I don't want to sit on Santa's lap. The only thing that could be is because when I sit on somebody's lap, that's very, in my kid mind, I would think that's for mommy or daddy, you know, like, or not a stranger.
Not a
Santa
stranger,
to him probably is still a stranger, right?
Yeah.
And do you think he knows that every year or anytime he sees Santa, it's a different Santa?
No.
Right. So he's just thinking, I don't know Santa that well to sit on Santa's lap.
I've only seen him like once a year. So it's so funny. But it's funny you said that, just because he did say that to him, like, oh, you don't have to. And I'm sure a lot of kids are like that, you know. And the Santa was like, yeah, you guys can just sit here and I'll stand behind you. And it was fine. But I definitely would not like make him do that for sure. Like, if you don't want to, like, it's totally fine.
No, but also there is a very cute thing about sitting around, even adults sitting around Santa and on Santa's lap. And there's been little pervert twists of like, ooh, kinky Santa and whatever. I love all that. There is just I don't think there's, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't think there's something wrong with having a sort of a mind that kind of goes, hey, this thing is beautiful, but even the protection brain or whatever, I think that's nature. I think that's natural to be like, hey, this thing that looks beautiful, especially in this world, in this day and age, this thing that looks so beautiful and exciting could also be the worst thing ever.
Right.
Like literally, if it's anything else other than what Santa's portraying to be, then it's gross, right?
Right.
So like there's gotta be that percentage. So like I always my fucked up little Laura FM mind. I definitely have little moments of like, do I want to sit on Santa's lap? Do I?
You know what's also weird, tying into Scientology, is I took my kid to this like Christmas holiday.
I should just parade. I'm putting up the SPTV thing again because this is
I have my shirt on, my SPTV shirt.
Yeah. Wait, stand it up for everybody, and you guys can get your own SPTV shirts right now and support the whole SPTV community. In fact, if you buy the SPTV shirt from my website, go ahead and put in there whatever channel that you want to support. And I can either, if you want to specifically put like whoever you want, literally whatever channel you want. It is not my decision. It is in fact, only a gift from the Lara FM community. Yes, you buy it. It supports us, of course, but at least I get to also include any channel. And so if you like Reese, if you like Aaron, if you like Claire Headley, if you like, you know what I mean? You can write, if you like Serge Delmar, you can wear your SPTV shirt honoring Serge Delmar or honoring the Aftermath Foundation or honoring whatever it is. You know what I mean? So just saying, it's a fun thing to do. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Go back to what we were saying. You were like another question. Oh, I just saw Bubs do a little. Yeah. Did you see that, guys? Okay, Kitty. Okay, Kitty.
Doing something.
So, so you were saying
I went to this like Christmas parade that they have in Hollywood. It's the weekend after Thanksgiving, and we tried to see Santa that time, but he kind of was like nervous about it, so we just avoided Santa that time. But there was a lot of like Scientology presence and like L. Ron Hubbard like floats. And
you're talking about the Hollywood Christmas parade, right?
Yeah. And I never noticed that before, and I was kind of taken aback.
Interesting. You've never been to the Hollywood parade?
We walked by it before, but I never noticed Scientology.
No, but I mean, did you go last year to the parade?
Yeah, for a little bit.
And you went the year before?
Yes.
This is interesting, guys. So, woo, don't knock anything over. This is so interesting because I would say, since you've been watching SPTV, that includes all channels on SPTV, I feel like it does open people's eyes. Like there was somebody that I was chatting with in the chat and they said, oh my God, on your last episode, you were talking about how somebody has lived there. I had another friend who had lived in Portland or in another area. There was another one in Chicago who was saying like, well, I don't see many orgs like around my area, but I definitely know they exist. Right. And I'm like, no, they definitely are. And if you don't, it's just because they haven't harassed you because they don't want to mess up the opportunity of having their mission or organization in your neighborhood. So they're just like getting it somewhere else, not directly from the neighbors who are going to kick them out if they see what they're doing. But they said that they didn't realize that the mission, they were like, oh my God, Lara, you are right. There's a fucking mission 2 blocks down from my house, and I never noticed it. It was until I watched your show and then walked around and was like, I guess Googled it and was like, nah, there's not a mission right next to 2 blocks down after we just had this conversation. So he walks down and sees it. And there you go. That was my point. It's like, no, Scientology is literally, sneakily or not, coming for you or in your backyard, or they're there already and they're just being quiet because they know not to disturb the people that are going to let them stay there. For example, Hollywood Boulevard and the Christmas parade, there's a lot of money involved with Scientology and being a part of that Christmas parade. And they definitely want people. They definitely want people that are going to that parade to see Scientology or to think that Scientology is part of all of Hollywood's normal glam. They're just sticking it in there and making it normalized. Just, oh, not really. Oh, there's that Scientology. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, look, they're supporting the parade. They're not that bad, you know?
Yeah.
Funny you say that. And so now that
we've been watching e-meters, people were sitting there doing their little e-meter shit.
Because they know there's a lot of people going to that parade.
Well, that is never crazy. Again. I'm like, this is my last year.
Why? No, honey.
No, seriously though, this is
what we got to change. We can't say Scientology has taken over my neighborhood. I'm leaving. Fuck that. I literally
wonder, like, is it their parade? Are they the ones that are like doing all this? And I started to wonder.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's interesting now that you've been such an angel and living your freaking life and figuring out your life however your path is, but bumping into SBTV and
Yeah.
being a part of this, you are literally more aware of the situation now. And then you're going, why is there e-meters and tests, stress tests? By the way, none of it says Scientology. Not once is it saying Scientology. It says Dianetics, or it says something that doesn't remotely promote or say Scientology, because Scientology, everybody knows, is now a cult because it's getting out there. And it's more than that. But so it's just, they are now changing they'll change names and say the Wise or Able or Dianetics or auditing, or would you like a pinch test instead of Scientology e-meter? Do you want to see how the you know what I mean? So
Unbelievable. Wow. Well, yeah, they were all up and
these
down
are
there.
the little tactics that Scientology uses, and just to be in the community,
Yeah.
Imagine if Laura FM was right there. Why people would notice that more than Scientology, right? People would be like, who is this random, like, I guess, rocker, singer, performer chick trying to like put a whole display? I mean, that would be great, but it would be noticed more than oh yeah, that's the Scientology, because they want to keep the norm of we're here to stay, we're in your parade, we're good luck trying to get rid of us. And it's like, no, only corrupt cops help you. Only corrupt city officials use your money to bring in people to support this. And all Scientology wants to do is put their name on it in some way. We are caring. We're part of Hollywood's parade every year. They'll give as much money as they need to be a part of that.
Yeah.
It's not like it's easy. It's necessary for Scientology to do that so that they can keep this status of their norm of being involved in Hollywood's arrangements, so that you can never fully attack Scientology for their crimes.
Yeah. The whole Christmas thing is a good disguise too,
Yeah. What is Scientology and Christmas doing together?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Ever. Weird. Just like Scientology and children doing sec checks. Why? Yeah. Why is that even legal from the beginning? Period. Woo. Cheers. I got to sip on that one. Where's your glass, Jen? We have to actually tap our cameras, guys. So we know it's official.
Sure, it's real.
Hey, you sweet friends in the chat, if you have any questions and stuff, just put questions, so when I'm scrolling, I can easily just be like, oh, good question. Or add a comment like, who knows? Oh, John Travolta sold me the Dianetics book in 1987 on that same.
Oh, Marilyn.
What happened?
I love Marilyn. I saw Marilyn's in the chat.
Yeah, she is. Where's that queen? Where's that queen making me Rodney's big old penis, goldenrod penis? Marilyn, I love you. Here she is, Marilyn Honig.
I know her.
OMG, it's Laura. I know her. And you know what, Marilyn? That's a real thing. You really do know me. Like, take a long pause. Marilyn, you do know me. Like, how you feel, how I am, how blunt I am. I've told you you do know me. Same with you, Jen. But what I'm saying is you do know me. Once you know me, it's almost like you let me be myself, be my butterfly, crazy wildness. And I have no negative effect to anybody that is in my environment. That's my energy. That's who I am. So if somebody is even in my energy or in my space saying I'm negative, or then you are in a negative, you need to go back to, go away, please. I was going to talk about, you're frozen a little bit, Jen. Sorry, hun buns. I don't know if you know this or if I'm just chit-chatting with a frozen Jen. Filling up the wine, guys. If you're in the chat and you're drinking your Sunday night wine, we call it a Sunday wine down. Why not take a glass of wine and wind yourself down? Yeah, Jen Jen is frozen for sure.
Can you hear me now?
Up, it's coming back. It's coming back.
Back.
It's slowly coming back. It's slowly coming back. It's slowly coming back. That's what she said. Jen, do you have...
Hello?
We can hear you glitching, so that definitely doesn't help. But do you have anything open other than YouTube or StreamYard, whatever you use? Because if you have anything open other than... Huh? Oop, it looks like it's coming in again. I saw you blink. That means you're not frozen. Okay, she's gonna run in and come back out. Okay, so anywho, if you have a question or a beautiful comment, just put it in there. Renee B, question, Laura, how do you look so gorgeous? I'm telling you guys, it's makeup. I'm thinking it's the love and empathy you project. Okay, that's true. That is true. And I'm not going to not give myself that as well. I definitely have lots of empathy and I definitely have lots of love and understanding. It's just that, like, literally I've been cleaning and getting rid of shit and like getting Foxy and the cats, their flea collars. Thank you freaking all of you baby loves that helped me. I was going to say, I'm so glad you helped me the other day because I went to Petco to get just one flea collar for the cats and one each for the 2 kitties. And then to get a stronger medicine for Foxy, because I think even just in the winter and the heat, when it's starting to get colder, it's getting colder in California. I think the fleas start to like move in because I'm very clean. Like I have a lot of art things and everything around, but I'm very clean. I love being clean. I am not a happy camper if things are dirty. I like being dirty in a moment, but also I'm not a happy camper if my space and me and things are dirty for too long. I have to clean it up and make it fresh because that's what life's all about. Okay, let's see if Jen can jump back in. Okay, Laura, how do you look so gorgeous? I'm thinking it's 11 empathy. Yes, it is that. But guys, honestly, the moment I put lipstick on or just some mascara on my blonde, I have really long eyelashes, and I just assume people assume that either A, I dye my eyebrows, which I don't, and or they say, look at those eyebrows. One thing I am proud of are these eyebrows. Thank you, Mama Dada. Thank you, Mama Dada. And then I just put lipstick and a little mascara, and then look, guys, I take some of my lipstick like this. See, it's like especially I was like, oh, I'm drinking wine tonight. I better not put the lipstick that's like gloss. No, Reese was talking about gloss. I cannot stand glossy lipstick because this hair flies around all the time. Look at that. Boom. It would have got caught in 2 seconds. And I literally would have had all my headphones right here in my mouth with glossy lipstick, especially on a live. But look at guys, this is a secret trick. I take a little bit of this lipsticky. One of my besties just texted me. Okay. And look, all I do is I put it like this right here on my cheeks. See how cute that makes it? So my main makeup, guys, is lipstick and mascara. Okay, that's enough. Anyways, just giving you a cute little tip. Okay, let's see if Jen is back. Did I answer your question, Renee B? Oh my God, you guys are great. Thank you for being here. This is excellent. Just excellent. Okay, let's see if Jen is... Hi, Jen. Let's see if your internet... Nope. The internet is not happy with you, Jen. Wherever you are, your internet connection is a failure. I'm going to remove her until she comes back with this. Maybe she really secretly getting drunk on that wine. Jamie T says, question, are we allowed to ask about Doug? Did his friends hear from him? Hopefully so. I'm assuming someone must have, but thought I would just ask. Doug is Doug. Laura FM is Laura FM. Everybody's their own channel. I don't know Doug at all. I think Doug's work and what he said on his channel is amazing. That's all I know. But yes, please don't bring it up in here because actually bring whatever the fuck you want up. That's the answer. Jamie T, thank you. And that's very sweet that you are looking out for him as well. But I don't know Doug at all, and I wish him all the best, and I think he's probably just being a badass somewhere. We'll see. Question, Pup Groomer 20. Have you ever dealt with stage fright? If so, how did you overcome it? Just trying to get advice for several of you guys. That is so, what a cute, great question. Okay, first let's see if Jen is ready to jump back in. Jen, I'm going to test it again. Okay, check.
I don't know
check.
what's going on.
Okay,
Can
there we
you
go.
hear me?
At least you're moving and you're alive and you're there now. Yep. Okay, so Pup Groomer says, question, have you ever dealt with stage fright? If so, I think you asked me this question once, right, Jen? How did you overcome it? Just trying to get advice from several of you guys. Stage fright. Here's my two advices, okay? Stage fright can be mixed with fright, with fear, with I can't do it, or because the feeling is the same. You kind of get these butterflies, as people say, in your stomach, right? Stage fright, you're like, oh. But it could also, the same feeling also is excitement. Like when you're deeply excited for something, you can mix that up, especially if you're going on a stage. You could be excited to be going on that stage to perform your heart out and whatever. And that can easily get mixed up with stage fright. I want people to know that so that when they go up, they don't get stage fright from their excitement to be on stage. That might help. So when you go up, you just tell yourself, this is so exciting. Wow. And don't try to hold back that excitement, because the excitement actually gives you the anxiety of fear if you hold it back. If that makes sense. I swear, guys, I've been on a lot of stages and with all kinds of celebrities and really amazing musicians and in front of a lot of people. And I can tell you, the moment you go, that's it, and you push yourself, you go out, the moment you realize, oh my God, I have this. I actually have this. The fear is not stage fright. So that's one thing I would say. And then the other thing is the fear, if you do have stage fright, if it's not the excitement, and it's just like, literally fear from, and it's always just fear, as we know, that's why it's called fright. But I would say that the more you do it, and again, don't try to hold it back. Just go, oh my God, I have stage fright. I have this. The more you do it, the more you talk about it. Holy shit, guys, I'm so nervous. I'm like, I might faint. I just want you to know, like, that is the communication. That's the thing, that communication, I feel, opens up fear, which it obviously does, because if you're afraid of something, a child immediately communicates, or they'll express it with their body or something. They'll be like, no, I don't, or I don't want to sit on Santa's lap or whatever, right? So it's all the same thing. Stage fright, stage fright. Good. So you're either going to get it, especially if you're going on stage. You're either going to get stage fright for sure when you get on the stage, or when you're going up, or right before. Oh my God. Actually, it's before going up. That's the most anxiety. Don't let your mind roll. Just start singing one of your songs. That's literally because it brings you right, or for me, it brings me back to, why did I write that song? Oh my God, I'm here. I'm about to sing that song. It brings it into like, okay, this isn't about me being afraid. So go in with your message. That's what I would say. Go in with your feelings, go in. And if you're stage fright, it's not about you. Go in being like, I'm stage fright. Oh my God, but I came here for a message, or I want to sing you my songs, and hopefully I'll calm the fuck down. So, and people love that. They love that interaction. They love the honesty. They love the transparency. You know what I mean? So there you go. I hope that was a good answer as a stage rocker performer myself. Thank you.
Great answer. Awesome.
Thank you, baby boo boo. Hi, Matthew. I love saying Matthew. I hope you are okay with that, Matthew. You are always gorgeous, Laura. So beautiful. Well, you should see this little Tom girl when she wakes up in the morning. And then if you still love me, then we are golden. You know what? So, Jen, this would be really fun. Two things. For you to be here when I wake up in the morning and film me on a live where I just go, hi guys. Okay. Hi, Jen. Jen's here. Look, here she is. And then I'll be like, this is how I wake up, because I want people. It's fun. That's why it's fun. It's so fun to see real, authentic people, authentic lives, authentic ways of handling things, of getting through the day. How do you start your day? So that would be really fun to do, right? Because I really want to be all about transparency. There's nothing wrong with being 100% the way you are. And people are constantly changing to grow into it, to become better and to be more loving. And you have to go through things that are uncomfortable. You have to go through being wrong, or going through things like, oh, I wish I would have taken it a different way. Oh, I wish I would have, dang it, if I would have known what I know now. What is that? What, Katy Perry or somebody saying that? I wish I know now whatever.
Yeah,
Maybe it's Taylor Swift. I have no idea. But I wish I would have known now. But so that's what we say. I wish I would have known now what I know now.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known then what I know now.
Yeah.
But it's not
Hindsight
that.
is
Like,
20/20.
the experience would be different if we knew it all. So
That's very true.
I mean, obviously we wish we would have known then what we knew now. But that's not how it works. Life is not like that. We do shit and then we learn, and then we can make our next moves whenever that happens, Okay. Thank you, Matthew. Oh, Matthew said I'm okay with that. Okay, good. Matthew. I don't know. I feel like Matthew, you're Canadian or French Canadian, I think, or something. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But so that's why I think that. I think of one of my cousins actually saying how they say Matthew, and they had a really strong French accent, but Canadian French. So now every time I see Matthew, I think Matthew. Okay, enough of that.
That's awesome.
Oh, Pup Groomer said, what about doing lives here? I want to do the occasional live and have tried a couple times, but just can't hit the last button to go live. Pup Groomer, I have the same thing. I would love to go live on shows with everybody here. The only thing that I have hesitation on is the sound audio quality. I will not be okay, honey guys, doing fucking a live stream if my music and my whole show is going in and out. I'm not doing that. That's like pointless. Come see a live show. That's so stupid, But if I could get a little genius over here, I have all the equipment and I need somebody to just come over here that I trust, that can set it all up, and then I could do a live performance for you for sure on the live streams. But I won't do it until I feel absolutely awesome about the sound quality coming out to you guys. Otherwise, it literally is pointless, right? I mean, maybe not for you, but for me, I'm not even like a perfectionist. I just have to have certain things absolute, and then the rest goes as it goes. That makes sense, right, Jen? You would know. You work for ASCAP.
That makes sense.
Okay, crazy John T. On stage, right? I always found that when I practice, whether in a group or alone, I tried to go into it with the mindset that I am performing in front of people, and that seems to help. Yeah, crazy John T. I would agree with that. Go in being like, this is how I am. This is how I am. Blah-de, blah-de, blah, blah. This is how I am. Like, it kind of reminds me of that Eminem song,
Totally. I was going to say
all
that.
you wannabes trying to be. Well, now let the real Eminem stand up. Or Slim Shady.
Have you seen that movie 8 Mile?
Yes, of course. I mean, not of course. Yes, I have. There's a lot of movies that I feel like I should have seen, but I have not. I'm like, of course I have. I'm like, no, I haven't. I was raised in a cult.
It's
But I
just
have seen that.
it's close to my heart because it's 8 miles in Detroit, and that's where I'm
That's
from. So that's
right.
why it's like close to home. But yeah, I know how he gets so nervous before he goes on stage to rap, in the movie. He gets like sick to his stomach. And
You
it's like,
know, and so this is a great topic about the stage fright and stuff. To me, stage fright, period, is old trauma, old fear, old insecurities, old pressure of people's opinions about you put on you without you realizing all that coming back right when you're about to go on stage. And you're about to just lay it out and be open and be the person you want to be and fucking express yourself. So that is stage fright. It's just, you just have to realize, oh, this anxiety, this stage fright comes from the past. It's not irrelevant for now. And then if you want to shift your mindset, change it to, this show isn't about me. It's about my message and what I'm performing for the audience. So that may help. I mean, it will help. If you have stage fright, come see me. I'll fucking get that right out of you. I'll kick it right out your question. I'll kick it right out of your system. But it's
I remember
definitely
taking public speaking classes in college.
Oh, and that helped.
My palms would get so sweaty before I had to give a speech. Oh, God,
And that's very
so
normal. That's very, very normal.
Yeah.
I mean, Crazy John T, your palms and everything probably sweat right when you're trying to press go live. So you have to, here's the thing, mess up. Look at the first interviews and the videos I did on SBTV here on my own channel. The sound, I was muted the first 4 minutes. Like, get over it. In fact, your flaws are going to show first. All your crappy is going to show first. And then once you're used with your crap being out in the open, it's kind of like, fuck it. Fuck it all. Fuck Laura, fuck them. FM. F them. So it just
Laura,
kind of,
fuck it all. FM.
FM. Laura, fuck it all. Fuck them. That's the FM, guys. Not really. It's definitely the radio station mixed with multiple things. FM radio. Fuck them. Fuck Scientology. Fuck them. Fuck them all. And fuck anybody who's trying to screw you over or be a part of your life that has caused you toxicity and won't change. Friendships, relationships, anything. That's the best advice too. Get rid of the things that are reminding you about the past, of your flaws that you had no control over before. Get rid of the people reminding you about that. Nope. Bye. Life is way too short for this. There's so much pleasure in having fun and being nice and being authentic and being real than trying to, protect yourself or tell somebody that, no, I am real, I am authentic. Nope, bye. If I have to explain that to you, there's some manipulative tactic going on your end that is making me feel like I need to explain myself to you. Hell no. Like, I have done that my whole life. I am no longer ever doing that. So that's a big, like, nope, bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Anyway, so again, with same thing with fear, just get rid of it. Fuck it. Or go through it, because then you realize, oh, fuck this. I can't believe I had fear. Or you get so excited that you won, you overcame it, right? Question, are y'all going to go on tour, maybe to the Boulder, Denver area? This is a very good question, Kiki. I want to do this so bad. So I'm kind of planning this, Lara FM, get her on the West Coast, tour. And I would love to do California, like all on this side, and do a whole fundraiser so that I could just be fully responsible for the whole tour, paying the people who are on it. And part of the Lara FM tour, what she does is I go to these different states and meet with, or beforehand will send my tracks or the songs to other fellow musicians that I've come in contact with that I love, but I've never been able to jam with them. And they learn the songs. And when I come through the States, they come on stage with me and they play the song and everything with me, with the band or whoever I have on tour with. It could be 3 people. It could be myself with track and an amazing saxophone player or awesome fucking ripping bass player that goes nuts. And I'm, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the vibe. So I'm putting this whole thing together to start this sort of, and Jen's going to be helping me because she's a badass. And she might, Jen, I mean, she doesn't know this yet, but I'm definitely trying to get her to go on the tour with me for sure. As the tour manager for sure. On that note, let's refill. I'm doing little refills. Like, look, I'm only drinking 3. Yes, I would love to play at festivals. So, okay, so if you're in the chat, what I would love to do is if you happen to be somebody who works for a festival and bookings, or if you work at a bar in your area, or you're the manager, or you're the one who gives permission for which bands are booked, you would be able to get me a show in your area. So let's put it out there. Me and Jen are good with all this. We will work on a beautiful
let's do it.
Whole thing. So we're doing a lineup, and part of the thing would be to play with other musicians on the way. And then the other thing would be to obviously, I mean, my music and my life obviously explains the reality of what Scientology's, you know, intentions are and what they've been doing over the last years to manipulate human beings into their process and their way and what they think the world should be like. But so on that as well, I'll be doing, there's like, it's like a whole thing. There will be art. There will be the music aspect of it. I will have fellow other under the radar artists that were a part of things. So every show will be super special. Because whatever state I'm in, there will be new connections that I've made, and there will be people that I've met from years ago, either being in the Sea Org or in Scientology, that are finally coming out to the show, either just to show up or to be there as the artist they are as a part of the show. So I think the beginnings of that would be to get my van completely functional, which it almost is. So I'll do I'm going to put a whole description and everything together so you guys know where I'm at and what I need to be able to do. A simple tour just through this side of Cali and then eventually over to the Florida side. I would definitely love to attack Clearwater. That would be excellent.
It's so crazy. Could you imagine? So have you met any other ex-Scientologists that make music related to their experience in Scientology?
Wow. I was about to interrupt you, as I always do to everybody on my channel. Shut up. I love everybody. I was going to say, I was about to interrupt you until you said, is any other Scientologist doing it, talking about it how you do? No, I don't know anybody. And if they are, they're under the radar, even in their lyrics. Like, yeah, nobody. And here's the other thing, though. When you make music as an artist or as anybody, not in Scientology, you're going to make the song about your life. It's about things that happen in your life, relationships, your feelings about things being cut off or suppressed, whatever it is, right? So you're going to write about these things. But it's the artist's view of those things. So if, you know, I'm in, oh, wow, I was about to say, never mind, I'm not going to do it. But if I'm in a band that, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're a Scientologist like Beck, who's not anymore, by the way, Beck has spoken out and said he's not a Scientologist anymore. But if in that view, let's just say, so Beck, I definitely know he's had a whole different life than somebody being born and raised in Scientology their whole lives. So Beck came in later, you know, whatever. So what I'm saying is Beck's view of the world is different. So he makes songs different than the way that I would, because I never had the views that Beck had when he was living the life he had. So In that note, though, there's only a few singer artists that are singers and outgoing performers or whatever that have this sort of background, being born and raised in the Sea Org or Scientology. There's only a few of them, and I would say only like maybe 3 of them are sort of singing about this stuff, but are hiding it. Like they don't say anything like the way that I am outspoken about it.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say I have never seen or heard anybody else.
You know what? There's one person. There's one person that I know that I feel almost did it. Like they did it, but they were also an RIP because I love them. But Lisa Marie Presley. Lisa Marie Presley wrote a song called You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, or I don't know if that's what it's called, but the chorus is You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, and she sings about like, you know, your suppression. If you think my suppression is, I mean, damn, we should play it, but I would get demonetized, which I obviously you guys know I don't care about. But so Lisa Marie Presley, before she left her body, before she left this planet, literally, R.I.P. Lisa, I love you. And we've had our own connections in life, but she wrote this song. And I don't know if people know about it. Maybe you can look it up right now. Go look it up on YouTube. It's called, just type in, let's see. Let's see if it'll slow me down while I do this. YouTube. It's such an addicting song too. I get so addicted when I hear it. Not addicted, but it gets stuck in my head. Hold on, sorry. YouTube. Let's see, guys. Lisa Marie Presley. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. Yep, it pulls up right away if you just put Lisa Marie Presley. Can you hear this if it's playing? You can't, right? Can you hear it or no? Okay, good. That's good. So it's playing right now, and I want... Anyways, I don't know about the video and all that. I love music videos and stuff, but... Lay down the law, don't make a sound, is what she's saying. Just critical, just going down. I don't belong. I've lost the plot. Not gullible. Can't be what I'm not. You can't think I'm evil. You can think I'm evil and I'm off the rails. You ain't seen nothing yet. If you don't get with the system, I'm sure to fail. You ain't seen nothing yet. Anyways, so yeah, go watch it, guys. I'm watching it on YouTube as I'm explaining all the lyrics to you. But those words right there, even there, you know, she does go later in talking about suppressives. She says something about suppressives. But like Jen, like you're asking me a question, like there's a lot of, which is so incredible. First of all, a lot of the people, ex-Scientologists or ex-Hearing members who are out that are talking about it, or that aren't talking about it but are out, are artists. They're amazing, beautiful people, and they have no platforms right now to be able to be open about it other than right now. For years, Jen, I technically left Scientology in my mind. I knew I was out, but I couldn't really say it.
Yeah.
Probably 10 years ago. Like 10 or 12 years ago. So it takes a lot. It's a big, huge, you basically restart your life. You end what you were doing and you restart your life the moment you speak out on YouTube. So fuck you to you fuckers who think our little stories here are not important. The fact that we are speaking and that we're on a SPTV channel, that means we are on the side that has nothing to do with supporting Scientology. So that's good enough. Anyway, so there's your answer. I don't know any. I mean, I know L. Ron Hubbard's grandson. He does a lot of poetry. DeWolf. His name is Jamie DeWolf.
Yeah,
he does a lot of.
Mentioned in the chat too.
Yeah. Oh, did they? I need to catch up. Sorry, guys. I got carried away with this.
I'm still like getting familiar with chat, so it's hard to keep.
Yeah. So I should make you a moderator with my channel for sure, because then you can But then I'll teach you certain things. I
more
won't teach you.
experience that way.
Ah.
Yeah, Jamie DeWolf.
Big. Hi, retired Red. Just came in, but I think Laura's going to tour California. That is correct. Guys, the plan is, my plan is, honestly, my secret plan in my head is to do the tour sometime within like April, you know, the end of March, April, so maybe get it going at the end of maybe L. Ron Hubbard's birthday. I leave, you know, something of, or my mom's birthday. L. Ron Hubbard's birthday is the 13th of March. My mom's birthday is the 19th. So maybe I do a big epic kickoff tour for my mother leaving Los Angeles March 19th. I don't know, something like that. I'm going to be wild, of course, and do a whole fucking kickoff tour from LA and then go wherever. But the idea is maybe just to take 2 weeks and go do a bunch of shows every day or every other day. So we're going to give you, we'll draw out the pattern and we can all talk about it on the YouTubes. And then boom, we go from here and we'll start filming all of the live shows and our tour and everything. That would be really dope. That would be super dope. But yes, Laura definitely wants to be jumping in and going on tour soon. Oh yeah, here you go. Jamie DeWolf. DeWolf is best known for his earlier career as a slam poetry champion. His award-winning films for Youth Speaks Bigger Picture Project, live tours with the performance trio, the Suicide Kings. Well, there you go. Thank you, Cornelius. Always on top of shit. So there you go. Yes. Oh, somebody's come to Alaska as well. CWC. Sonichu, aka COB, CO Bilf. There is a plan. So my friend, an ex-Scientologist Sea Org member actually, is in Alaska right now, a deep friend of mine. She fucking loves my music. She supports everything I do. She's a badass. She's an amazing photographer and she's an amazing traveler of the world. Like nomad style. She's no rich baby and she's like, fuck that shit. Literally. She just gets through shit. And through her trauma, she is slicing and dealing her trauma of Scientology on her trips, through people, everything. It's quite amazing. Anywho, she is in Alaska right now and she's working at this amazing, like cool freaking hotel. And she wants to book us there. Me and Spallino from Little Red Radio, the guy that one of my best friends that I'm always making music with. We want to go there and do a show there. I'll do my Laura FM show there in Alaska. And anyways, it's called, I know, because your next question I'm sure is going to be where. I think it's some haunted hotel. So I'm sure it's like a well-known haunted hotel kind of cool place in Alaska. So I think I'm going to be doing that very soon.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm very excited about doing this tour stuff, guys. Right, Jen? Aren't you excited?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So exciting.
Mm-hmm. Matrikadrikal. I think Liz once told me your real name and I'm forgetting because both of us can't say your name. I think I could say it, but I just Mock. You say it, Jen. Try to say that name every chat. Try to say that name every chat without messing up.
Mockmurdo Chagel. Mockmurdo Chagel.
Okay, wait, one more time for the record. One more time for the record.
Mockmurdo Chagel.
You sound really good when you say it. Say it again.
Mockmurdo Chagel.
Okay. Sincere nervousness actually is making it more personable. Literally. Like, isn't that weird that our brains have to go, oh, this performer is sort of being, oh, they're just performing right now, you know, oh, but right now they're being sincere. Like, our brains break that down as a watcher. Definitely as a watcher for me, I can tell easily when somebody's being a performer or they're being a performer, but also feeling what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So now you guys know kind of a little bit about my inside noggins of watching really famous superstars perform. You can kind of go, how would Laura view this performer? How would Laura see this? Oh my God. I don't know what you were talking about, Cornelius, but or Led Zeppelin, She Is Buying a Stairway to Heaven, Bridge to Total Freedom. Literally, I have not, I hate to say this, but there's so many times that I've like, there's so many songs that are so similar in lyrics to Scientology written songs that I'm like, dang. So obviously L. Ron Hubbard, period, did not write these songs. He had somebody else that he was working with all the time, writing random different songs, always somebody or a whole group making songs that it's not like L. Ron Hubbard was sitting there like, oh, let's put an E on that string. No, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That man was not a musician whatsoever.
Right.
Prove it. Prove it. If you're watching, prove that L. Ron Hubbard was an actual musician. You know what's gross, Jen? There's a song that I get stuck, not recently, but I just remembered. And it's a mess. It was a message from L. Ron Hubbard singing to this. I don't know. Janice, somebody help me. Where is this song? But it goes like this. All I know is the beginning. And he has a really deep voice because L. Ron Hubbard has this kind of cigarette smoke voice. He was never a singer, obviously. But the song's like, thank you. Wait, I need to get closer to the mic for this. I need to get my gargly voice on. Actually, I need to smoke a joint so that I can get the gargle on.
Yeah.
This is how the song goes. Dang. No, I'm not doing it. Dang. I can't go that gross. I just said that. Thank you for listening. I write just for you. I'm not kidding. That's how it sounds. The trader's back. Da, 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 da. And a dream or two.
That was a very good impression.
I was like, that is L. Ron Hubbard's voice. There's a song that's like, now I'll sing it how it should be. It was like, thank you for listening. I write just for you. But the way he sang it was like, thank you for listening. Sorry. Okay. I'm done with it.
Did he like record himself singing a lot? Did he think he was a good singer?
No, he had other people recording him that were professionals and he just sounded like shit. So you could hear him clearly. Although I'm sure somebody like Tom Waits would make that song epic, almost sounding like L. Con Hubbard.
Yeah. Nice.
Hold on.
Oh, somebody said Machtro Chego means I don't care in German. Maybe? Is that true?
See, guys, I was coughing this whole time. That's why I muted myself. I have to do my whole life coexisting with anxiety, so doing it on stage isn't much of an adjustment, to be honest, and I'm great at game mode. You got to start at some point. There you go. There you go, wise woman, babe. Where? I don't know. I'll ask her. Where what? Where what? Oh, yeah. Marty, I don't care in German. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, somebody said, I think Mark Fisher worked on that album. Wow, I should have asked him about that. Another one, Jen, not to bore you with L. Ron Hubbard songs. Wait, don't you work for ASCAP? Like, don't they have like ways to look up what Scientology, like, isn't Scientology songs, if they are used in the outside world, have to be registered, right? In ASCAP form or BMI or something for them to get paid? Or do they just pay themselves? Is that a thing?
If they have their own composers, then those
which they do, I feel like,
be registered with a PRO, and yeah, they could.
I feel like
royalties.
I feel like they hire their own. I mean, Mitch or Mark Headley would know definitely all about this, but I feel like they hire their own. They like pay them. We own the rights of everything. We're just paying you for your job and time right now, even if it's expensive, whatever it is. Good, thank you, bye. That way, that Scientology has every right to do whatever they want with that. I'm guarantee you that's how it is. There's no way that an outside company or other place would own a certain but there definitely would be a company like ASCAP or somebody that would that they would have to go through to get paid or to get their maybe I'm wrong, but they would have to have some sort of like Spotify or STEM or something that would be monitoring if anybody did use their songs for anything. Not that anybody would be using Scientology songs for anything.
To imagine,
that's an interesting. I'm gonna
pay you to use a Scientology song.
They would say no. They'd be like, no, that is strictly only used for Scientology graduations. Hey, lolly, la. Hey, lolly, we stand tall. You know, you got it. Oh, I bet you that's on there too. Look it up real quick. I just want to see. Because, I mean, guys, these songs were made in the 80s, Jen. Why would I not think they're interesting? They're made in the 80s and the early 90s. Right? Sorry, I'm going on to YouTube and probably going to delay a little because I need to see if this stupid song is on. We stand tall. We stand tall. Scientology music video. I wonder, I'm putting We Stand Tall and it pulls it right up to the music video. It's not even a music video. They would never call this a music video. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm listening to it in my ears, guys. You can't hear it. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Guys, you have to, I mean, I hope Scientology's not getting paid for this. Oh, anonymous. Perfect. Oh my God, I'm listening to it. Oh my God. Worried of the shadow. Okay, wait. Sorry. I'm not glitching, right, Jen?
No.
Okay. I'm going to sing the song. Words from a bookshelf lead the way to be free of the shadows of yesterday. The price of that freedom we almost paid from now on. We decided to... Oh, my God. Oh, sorry. Joining together, we held our ground. We lifted our voice in one mighty sound. You can't hear this, guys. We stood tall. Yes, we did. Ew. But the music, guys, I can't. Then okay, go watch this because Anonymous has it, so it's good. It's Scientology not getting paid. Hold on.
Just wonder who's collecting royalties.
Wait, so it goes. We decided to take a stand to defend the rights of man. Boom, 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 boom. We stand tall. No turning back. Why do I like it, guys? Oh, I gotta exit. This is not okay. Okay. You guys will be laughing so hard when you go and watch Kenya 75 says the worst. I'm so sorry. It's so sorry. Okay, if you go to YouTube right now and exactly, it's catchy song. It's a catchy song somehow, unfortunately. Okay, now imagine your little childhood life is only definitely allowed to hear these songs. But you have to get permission for any FM radio songs or anything that's on a CD. And definitely no Midnight Oil or anything that's like L. Ron Hubbard Can't Save Our Lives, which is in Midnight Oil. So it was confiscated. Oh, guys, I'm so gross that I went and just did that. It's the wine. Why would I go to YouTube and put in We Stand Tall? You know why? Because I feel, look, well, I'm not going to go back, but I went in it, and the YouTube holder, it's like anonymous, blah, 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 which is perfect. Anybody anonymous, not Scientology, is absolutely perfect to be making that money for those views. So there you go, guys. Now you can go to YouTube and watch We Stand Tall make sure whoever's channel you're watching it on is not Scientology.tv net.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. Because they will just be like, yeah, gross. Wow. I'm so sorry I'm so sorry I put you guys through all that.
Straight torture, someone said.
Straight torture. I love you, Laura. And thank you, Kenya75. It was it's gross. But what you said, the worst, the worst, that is actually the truth. Thank you. Oh my God. And it is so catchy. Guys, I can't not. Matthew, he said, I think I'm going to put it as a ringtone. Guys, maybe I could actually, oh my goodness, Jen, maybe I can make a quick thing that's just like my vocals going on video. Maybe. Boom, 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 dun, dun, boom, boom, dun, 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 boom. Knowing okay, guys, I need my instruments. Knowing the truth will set us free. Like, there's nobody that can say I can't do that. I'm not using any of their music. I'm just reciting. So there you go. I might just start putting fake little, knowing this fuck of technology. Fuck or resign. Fuck. I'm just going to make it all swear words. Anywho, maybe not.
Strip swearing the whole time.
There's so many songs that like back to it's a catchy song somehow, unfortunately. Yeah, sadly, it really fucking is. Like all of their songs, because they're made by musicians, not by L. Ron Hubbard, not by David Miscavige. They're made and approved later once all the work is done, as usual. Once all the work is done by other people other than L. Ron Hubbard and David Miscavige. Once he has all of his little clown, little fucking actor followers doing everything for him, whether it's insanely criminal, manipulative, pedophilic, rape, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If you're violating the human fucking United States laws, doesn't matter. Yeah, going back to it, saying it doesn't matter because they're not doing it. They just have other people doing it for them. And so therefore they think they can't be held. But same with this. So same with Scientology songs not being made by David Miscavige. When somebody was like, well, you know, L. Ron Hubbard made all these music. No, he had crews of people making music for him. He would have never done he would have never created Scientology without other people around him doing the work and making the music and doing the stuff he's quote unquote coming up with. He didn't physically. Anyways, sorry. I'm going on a rant, but there you go. That's what happened when we chit chat Sunday night. Wind down. We gonna sleep real good tonight.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day, baby. Okay, cheers. Got to hit the camera.
Cheers.
We haven't done that. We haven't done that in a minute. Cheers, babe. Love you so much. You're so good.
Love you too.
You're a solid, beautiful friend. Guys, those of you guys watching on Jen's channel and mine, me and Jen met through SBTV, and I'm very fortunate of it because she's a solid babe. And she gets things and she's there. No, Kaz Ferns. Does anybody know who wrote We Stand Tall song? You know what? Somebody can we can easily research it. I'm not going to do it, but definitely we can research it. Could have been Peter Schlesch, who was the Golden Era musicians leader, piano player. What did he play? I felt like Peter played piano and some sort of, I mean, he ran the whole band. I think he probably maybe played everything. Who knows? But yeah. Thank you. Aw. Thank you, Kaz. Love you so much, Laura. A real musician. What's a real musician, Jen? Is a real musician somebody who knows how to play no instruments but can sing like an amazing human and like not sing, but just perform like a musician would without an instrument. So is a musician still a musician without an instrument in your eyes, Cause Ferns?
Yeah, the voice is an instrument.
I understand that, but that's totally different than Slash or Axl, you know, like that's totally different than AC/DC or Guns N' Roses or fucking Metallica, like James singing while he's playing and the bass player, like, then they don't stop. Like, no, excuse me, those are musicians. That's what I think as a musician.
Well, they've mastered an instrument outside of their body, whereas you've mastered an internal instrument.
Okay. I definitely do feel extreme me, which I am, the performer, the artist that I am, when I watched Metallica, when I watched AC/DC, when I watched Judas Priest, live, I was like, I could do what they do, but just me. I mean, not just me. I could only do what, I mean, not only, eventually I'll be who knows, someday I'll play fucking drums, guitar, everything. But right now I'm saying, in a perspective of my life, I just came out of the world planet of Scientology, and I'm like only the last 6 years technically really being feisty and crazy about it, and only the last year being on YouTube and being on open, you know what I mean? So I mean, the last 5 years ago, I definitely did the whole Over the Rainbow, and I thought the documentary, so I thought that was it. Isn't that funny? I thought, oh, I did this. That was it. And then the Over the Rainbow documentary came out, and it kind of didn't. It just showed like a bad argument I had with my father on the phone, and just like, oh, the ranch this, and like, oh, well, we had spanking. Like, it didn't show it. What story is that telling? It's not telling any fucking story that I came to film. You know, that I spent hours and years of my life doing. And I'm starting to come to a little I'm doing a little healing on that. I want to do more of it it's just annoying to talk about, but it's because I feel like the director, Jeff, he did have good intentions. It's not like he's a bad person. That's when, like, it's not like Jeff's an asshole, you know? And in fact, I got so close to him. I poured my heart out, whether he knew how deep it was at the time for me to do that or not. He did film a bunch of stuff. And so like anyways, and the whole intention, period or not, about the Over the Rainbow documentary was supposed to exploit and show a lot about Scientology and the cadet org and the whole Int Ranch specifically. Like, and none of that was really portrayed, right? People watching, some of you seen it, like, so anyways, but in fact, I'm also kind of coming to things about it being like, hey, at least the phone call was out there and people can relate. Like Doug Kramer was, I watched one of his videos saying when he first saw that, he was like, oh my God, that's how my fucking family was. Like, and I was like, oh my God, that's a whole different perspective of people being like, no offense to anybody, I love you all. But people being like, I'm so sorry, that phone call was horrible and made me cry. Like, of course it did. That's how, I already know that. I feel that all the time. And so he was saying like a whole perspective where he was saying like, that is exactly how families are when you're trying to separate that whole thing. Anyway. Thank you. So going back to musicians and Metallica, I was just saying, when people fucking express, they really express, and you can see it, and there's no hiding, and it's raw, and I can say what I want, and I don't put up with that, and I don't care what the system's telling me. When they have a power or a stance, they don't do shit, and they do say shit that people don't want to say. Like Metallica, even at the concert I saw them at, James was saying literally like, hey, I know it's not kosher to talk about suicide and da-da-da, but I'm going to do it anyways. Like, he just does it. And he has like 50,000 plus 80,000 people watching him live. Like, you know, anyways, same with Judas Priest, same with Iron Maiden. Oh my God. Now I'm just going back to the good times,
But yes, no, the stage presence and the art of performing is definitely something that has to be mastered too, in addition to the instrument. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like what you said, like your instrument in the throat. It reminds me that like you know, I used to always kind of Scientology. I think this is a normal word. Invalidate. Is that a normal word or no?
I think so. Yeah.
What do you think invalidate means when you hear that?
In like if you're invalidated, like it,
Like if I say I
yeah.
might be invalidating myself if I say this, but
Uh,
like I'm saying, what I was gonna say is that I feel like I'm invalidating myself, but I feel like um for so long I never thought that my energy, I couldn't find where my energy goes. And even people in the stream like Lara's obnoxious or my energy is rock and roll metal out loud spoken. Like you're lucky I'm on a fucking quiet stream like this on YouTube. I don't have time for this shit, but I do. But you know what I mean? It does
yeah.
feel like, so yeah, there's certain things where I'm like, and again, with those butterflies and the stage thing, like the stage fright, it feels extremely um satisfying, so pleasurably
Yeah.
satisfying to sing the songs I wrote that I'm speaking about, even if I was secretly saying what I needed, but out loud on a stage at a festival. The
Right.
festivals are the best. Big shows for my songs are the best. That's in fact what they were meant, because my child mind, when I was writing these, never thought I would ever have the opportunity to even be on a stage to sing the songs.
Right. Yeah. No shit.
So,
That,
like, now that I have a world here, the outside, where it's not a fearful world, yeah, there's some shit going down. Of course, there's always shit, you know? But there's a way to find the person you are and how you're going to float through this world and be a great human being as much as you lovingly want to be, without excusing yourself saying, "Oh, all these bad things are happening in the world. It's okay for me to be a shitty person." Nope.
yeah.
I don't agree with that shit at all, anytime, never.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going down a drain hole here, but yes, your voice is your instrument. This is correct. Oh, that's what I was getting to. I didn't realize I do have the energy of all these big badass bands in my vocal, in my entity, in my blood, in my veins, in my voice, in my spirit, in my attitude, in my character. Like, so put me up there. Like I said, when we go on this tour, guys, it'll just be with whatever we have. We put it together. Boom, we go on. That's how the show goes.
I mean,
Boom.
look at how old some of those bands are. Like the guys in Metallica, like how old they are. Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. It gives me hope, at least for
Oh
myself
my god, it gave
in
me
general.
cheers on that, because
Right.
look at me. Guys, I think I'm gonna
No
finish this whole
offense.
bottle
Not
by myself. I'm at half a bottle right now.
nice. It's my first glass, but it was a heavy pour, so it's fine. But they're like, it's impressive. Like at their age, they're still fucking going. So I
Unbelievable.
mean, like,
And the amount of whatever they've done maybe at the beginning of their careers and blah 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 blah. Like, I felt so connected to that band, so connected to the whole festival, so connected to life and understanding my role in my future, and just being okay with exactly who I am. Just felt really cool. Felt really different. It felt really like different, knowing my fingerprint and not seeing my fingerprint as everybody else's. That's what I mean by different. It just really, and it also blew my mind when I saw Judas Priest, like the character, the whole band, and uh what's his name? Fucking, I'm losing. I think everybody's name that's amazing is James, apparently. But anyways, would literally just sing and being like, "Ugh," like just casual things, not doing anything outrageous, and just being, honestly, being in the outfits he was in and the whole thing, and his band being as badass and as long, like these guys have been doing this fucking forever.
yeah.
Um,
Rob Halford.
it just, yes, it just felt so, yeah, exactly. It just felt so like I was laughing like, I cannot believe there's 60,000 to 80,000 people watching this guy being feel like an actual priest. No joke.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but in like punk rock fucking metal vibe. I don't know. And then like people actually bowing to him, like, you are healing me. I finally got him. Like, he fucking is through his like all of them. They all the bands. Oh my God, I'm going nuts with these bands. But what I'm saying, back to the original thing, is yes, the voice is my instrument. My character is me. When people say, oh, you know what? Oh, what do you play? I'm like, me. That's what I play. Maybe there's a little thing I play, a little bump, but whatever the fuck. That's what I play.
So when you go to shows, I want to ask you this because you're a singer. Do you specifically like notice vocals when you go to shows, or do you like notice other like oh my God, that guitar player is amazing, or like wow, that was like one of the best bass players I've ever seen, or you know what I mean? Like, do you ever?
I think the first thing I see is, do I like the immediate vibe? Do I like what I hear right when I walk in? That's the first thing. How do I feel right when am I drawn in? Is it exciting? What is it?
Yeah.
Do I feel like, oh God, their mic needs to be a little louder? Then that's kind of uncomfortable. Like, but that could also be like, oh, their mic needs to be a little louder. They sound really good. Like, they seem they're going to be really good, but the sound could be really shitty, you know? Things like that.
Yeah.
So, but if most bands, if they're good, obviously if Metallica's playing, just walk in and be like, what the fuck? Like, there's no like, oh, that bass player's good. Oh, it's literally like, oh my God, did you see when the guitar player jumped into the bass? Like, it's not a question of are they good or bad. It's already wow. So there's definitely that. I think a lot of people definitely chime in on just the vibe when you go into a room. Like, what the heck is going? You almost go, I love this vibe, before you even realize what's happening. You're going, what the heck? I love this vibe. And you hear something, and then you go in and you're like, oh, okay, now this is badass. So or you could be like, oh, there's times where I'm like, I'm not feeling this, but dang, that bass player is dope.
Yeah.
Shit. Like, I'm like, shit, sucks. He shouldn't be in this band. He should be doing something else. But whatever. That's, so I do kind of judge in that way. But I love music, and I love people really making it and doing it and being in the moment and playing at random hole in the walls and all of that. Like,
oh yeah,
I could see a good musician if they play a fucking flute. You know what I mean? Like, when there's passion and sincerity and no reason for fame. It's more just, I got deeper things to discuss. I got deeper messages to send and feel.
Yeah. And really, like, I feel like the smaller the venue, the better, in my opinion. Obviously, the more intimate the venue.
Well, I also feel like if anybody gave me any venue, I would make that venue tell me, this is another thing about the tour that's so exciting. If you know a spot and sound guy, and if you got a crew or a band that's like, oh, actually, we could set up a whole little thing. And if you're on tour and you want to play this like house in the back where you have it all set up for you, I am down. I am down. Even if it's literally an after show party I do after a show that's at a big venue, I am down.
What you need to do is go to college towns.
That's what I mean.
Or like colleges.
Let's do it.
They'll totally pay you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And not only that, we got plenty of merch now to sell, and people would, so that gives us gas money for the next tour. For the next show. So I just remembered in my old band, it was just so easy. It wasn't even about the money. It was just like, yeah, quickly, let's sell this stuff. And hey guys, thank you for being here and going nuts with us. We do got to sell this merch so that we can get to the next show and the gas money and all that, and then people are like, oh my God, I want a shirt, and it's done. It's no question. So,
oh man, yeah.
It's gonna
It's
be
fun.
super, super fun. Cows Fern says, "Please never stop with your punk rock feelings, Laura. You're a fucking badass. I'm lucky to catch a live. Rock on, sister. You're freaking
Oh,
amazing. Thank you. You
thank
are here. You've been here, and you're constant, cute, crazy, pop-eyed, sweet dog
you.
image
The
is
dog is
so
so
awesome.
cute.
It's always like Cows Fern here." It's
That's
so
so
cute.
cute.
I can't. I just wanna kiss that cute little black nose. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay,
So
question, Laura. Susan P, who's your favorite artist or group? Nada. The whole world, everything about it, every artist, every musician, even musicians I don't like. There's things I like about them. Who's my favorite though? You know, I do gotta say, a lot of my favorites of pleasurable dance, like upbeat, is definitely 80s rock set, you know, Whitney Houston. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? With somebody who loves me. Or Dancing by Myself, Billy Idol. It
yeah.
like anything 80s or 90s, that's my jam. Like of all things, like new wave, punk, rock, metal, you know, fucking 80s and 90s. I just have a strong spiritual print on those years, those years in so many ways. In fact, I feel like this is my own thing, but in the 80s and the 90s is when they were like mixing in digital music in with real raw lasting, you know, like live music. And so like now they were all digital, which I really fucking hate, but I also love a lot of the digital stuff. So, but the 80s and 90s felt like there was a lot of a mixture of solid fucking real like tape decks and like everything going and it gave this sound that I just love. It gives a
Mhm.
specific sound with the 80s and 90s that I love. Also love Roxette. I love the Banshees. I love all of those bands. Like no band today can impress me more than any of those bands in the past.
Yeah, it was
That's
before a lot of this technology, that we have.
mhm.
So yeah, can't top
Right.
that shit.
And some of the technology is cool, but then some of it
But
fucking ruined and stepped over a lot of stuff. And then
yeah,
some of it was made up as new technology and in people's in the new generation's minds. Oh, this is like the new stuff it's like new, it's almost like new, it's like pop. It's like new music coming out, you know, like this new genre,
yeah,
like dubstep, for example, you know, dubstep or Skrillex. But it's like, no, all this is pulled from old other stuff. Not to like put anybody down. I'm just saying
yeah,
all music is pulled from other stuff.
yeah,
All of the digital music today is literally a replica of old raw music that has been played before in the past at some point. So it's
yep,
not that it's like weird. It's weird because the new stuff is digital, but it's
mhm,
also all sounds and noises and made from real instruments at one point. Like you
yeah.
can't get yeah, you know what I mean
It
because
just feels
you're
like lazier.
it is. I mean,
Mhm.
like Mariah Carey and Alanis Morissette worked a lot harder in the 90s. And they were making like the fact that Alanis Morissette was selling the same amount or more than the Beatles. Hello. This is when physical copies of CDs and things were being printed, and you would have to, it wasn't just like a quick click of a button. It was like you had to go order it. You had to walk to you would go to the fucking, you know, whatever. I was gonna say uh amoeba, like in Hollywood or something. But you would have to go there and buy the physical thing, or you would be on in a cult like I was, and you would be like begging somebody to just add one CD to their free BMI, you know, whatever the BMGs. Did you have that BMG where you would sign up for 20 CDs or something, and you'd
Yeah,
only have to? That was a huge thing in the
yeah,
cadet org. They were like, that was huge. Oh my god.
yeah. I totally remember that. I don't know if I
So
actually went.
when what's that?
I don't know if I actually was able to order them, or if I just like would hold on to the mailings, and like I would pick out the ones that I would want, but I couldn't really like do anything with it.
I did that exact same thing. Exact same thing. I was like, well, if I ever can get somebody to order these for me, at
Yeah.
least I have them already. Like these are
Yeah.
the ones I definitely want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that weird? And then I would also listen to like Jane Alsop or like um the boys, like the boys would be listening to music that were older than me, like the adults older than me. The adults, by the way, could have been a child, so that doesn't make sense anyways. So, but like I'm just saying, people that were 5 years older than me anyways, um, they were listening to music that I love now. And it's probably because I was listening to it because they were playing it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm a weirdo. I love all kinds of musics for all sorts of reasons and deeply connected to it. And then like 12, 15 years later, 20 years later, right? 15 years later, or 10 years later, going to like even still being in the Sea Org, but trying to leave and then being stuck at the dry cleaning with Elon Kardazinski and him forcing me to listen to, you know, opera and and eventually while I was ironing, like it all made sense. Like there's like, I don't like, bless his heart for Alon Kardazinski for making me fucking all of a sudden. And you know, when I left the Sea Org, I would play opera music just because of him. And then it would bring me back to this state that I love. It's undescribable. It's so weird.
Wow.
But so like, anyway, so yeah, I definitely have all music. There's no stops. There's no like, oh, this is where Laura doesn't like, you know, there's no country song that I probably don't like. You know what I mean? Like if there is, I'll be clear about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Jagged Little Pill was my first CD. I think Madonna was mine. And I think it was just because I caught on that my mom was buying my sister CDs or somehow getting CDs for her birthday or a Madonna shirt. And I was like, oh, so all I have to do is ask my mom to get me for Christmas or, you know, the one or two things a year that I could get. I just have to ask them. And so, but I was never in tune with Alanis Morissette is the singer of Jagged Little Pill. Like I wouldn't know that was the song title. I wouldn't know that Alanis Morissette was the song unless I was so obsessed. That's what's so crazy about Alanis Morissette. She's more worldwide known, I think, as a female artist, solo female artist, like equivalent to Beyonce. I'm not even gonna lie. Bet you a lot of people, and if they don't know Alanis Morissette as a name, they definitely know like her songs.
Yeah.
And isn't that ironic?
Totally.
It's like Ray. I bet you the whole world would be like, "Oh yeah, I know that one."
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
So true. My first CD was Mariah Carey.
Jam. Sorry. Oh, Mariah Carey. What?
Was that
Yours? What was yours? Yours was Mariah Carey. Your first CD.
Mariah Carey Butterfly? Yeah.
Oh, I love that album so much. Sorry, I'm going to do that annoying thing where I go on YouTube and type in Mariah Carey Butterfly just so we can have it in our brains. Mariah. Me and Mariah go back like babies with pacifiers. Remember that one? Do you remember that one, Jen? No.
Which one?
Me and Mariah go back like babies with pacifiers.
No.
It's with like P. Diddy and her. The down the road. Anyways, wow. Okay.
Not ringing a bell.
No, you know what it is. It's like it's a common song. I'm just singing P. Diddy's part. So I think it's Puff Daddy. I don't know. Okay, I have Butterfly playing in my background. Oh, yes. Spread your wings.
Oh, somebody said ODB.
Huh?
Spice Girls. I'm just reading all the comments. I don't know. People are talking about their first CD.
You love
Nice.
someone. Oh my God, I'm listening to it.
First
When you
Take.
love someone
Yes.
so deeply, they become your love. I feel like I don't want to get demonetized. That's so funny. If I play a Mariah Carey song on my other way to be able so that everybody can enjoy it with me and like, oh yeah, I love, then they would say, "Oh, this video can't be played." Isn't that so stupid? Like, I'm sure Mariah Carey would be absolutely okay with us chatting about her song. Like,
I know she would.
but I also understand the permission aspect of it because there's so many female artists that have been ripped off by other people saying they made the song or the world thinking they made it when they didn't.
Yeah.
This is what I love about transparency, though. Yeah. Like, let people be knowing who wrote songs and who's singing them and who's the vocalists and who's the backups. Mm-hmm. Okay. I like all kinds too. Love Steve Perry's voice in his way. What were you saying? Sorry, honey. Your silly little microphone earphones are just cutting us out, but you know me.
Oh no, it's funny. I was just saying I love that people are talking about cassettes. That's all. That was awesome.
Oh my God, cassettes. Where's my cassette player? Right here. When you love someone so much. Instant pleasure gone. Oh, I better not play it too long or they're gonna say, hey, you have to get permission for that shit. Okay, so look, now I put it to the FM radio. Especially if you have a history of smoking, diabetes.
And it works perfectly. Like,
isn't it cute? Works perfectly. It's so this little thing can give me so much information. I have so many channels, guys. Don't get me started right now. Let's see if there's any songs we know. Oh, what was that? Okay, I'm getting demonetized. They're going to be like, that was Pink Floyd. Okay, knock it off. Oh. I love my cassette. That thing to me is better than an iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. I can tune in to the aliens with that if I'm out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah. And that has a cassette like tape player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Has the radio. And then look. Eject. I have the I got Billy Joel in here.
Nice.
Songs in the Attic. Just needed to make sure the cassette player worked. Nice. Couldn't put like a Janis Joplin or deep tape that could get fucked up or something. God, I saved those. Not that, you know. Wow, I'm getting secretly rude. There are some older kind of bands that I'm kind of some are kind of like, oh, their songs seem, once I got to know them, like they're all sort of the same. No offense to nobody. But like voices repetitively sound the same to me and then it gets annoying or anyways, I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to say, actually, I mean, like, not to, actually, I will bring it up. I will, but not in a harsh way. But like sometimes Bob Dylan's voice can be kind of annoying to me after a while. I cannot listen to Bob Dylan more than like, I probably couldn't listen to his whole album. No offense. But like I could listen definitely to a song or two. And I continue to love Bob Dylan as long as I don't hear him too much, if you know what I mean. Yep. I can't say the same about Roxette or, you know, Alanis Morissette. They like, anywho, I'm a weirdo. This is just my thumb, my fingerprint, my taste, my slime. Oh, how you doing, Jen? How's your taste? How's your slime?
Delicious.
I think you have to get closer to your mic, otherwise it takes up your room.
It's delicioso. Very good.
Okay, so Jen, is there something? What? Oh wow, we're just chit chatting away here, huh? What are you guys all drinking? What are you guys all drinking? Don't just make us. Don't make it look like this is a Sunday night wind down chit chat just with me and Jen. What are you all drinking? We got that for somebody up there was drinking some whiskey. I know that. I know that. Who was that sweet angel baby? Oh, it probably was CW, that weird name, huh? Jagged Little Pill was their first album. I fucking love that album. Oh my god. And isn't that ironic? It's like wedding.
Did you ever have a talk girl when you were younger? Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you heard of these things? Talk girls, talk boy, talk girl.
No, what is it?
It was like a recording, like you record on a cassette. You can like record yourself, you know, singing or talking, whatever you want to do.
I mean, like literally, I'm not joking. Like, this was cool if we had this.
It reminds me of that. That's why.
This was okay. This was my only device to this, or oh my god, wow! You just sent me down a fucking hole. So I remember writing an over and withhold up. I remember writing overs and withholds up for stealing Becky Hughes's radio. And taking a Scientology tape, a cassette tape, and sticking. I found out this trick somehow. I don't know who the fuck taught me this. And I think it was another kid that taught me it. So I don't know how they were taught. But anyways, you would just put tape or cotton, like toilet paper, in the little, like literally, guys, I'm going to show you. So we would just put, there used to be right here. You see in a normal tape, those things are sealed. But in a recording tape, those are opened when you have an open recording tape. And that's why in VHSs, when they have the things go up, it says, you may not record or whatever, right? But anyways, my little cult mind child self, thinking I was doing something so smart and sneaky, didn't even know that it was slightly illegal in the world of legal laws. So I would put those in and shove toilet paper at the time because I didn't have tape obviously on hand, because that was just so such a privileged thing to have. And I would stick little toilet papers in there, grab the toilet paper, put it in the thing. So it would literally be like this. I'd be like, okay, but a radio. So I'd either be stealing. Eventually my mom and dad, their loving hearts, did get me an amazing fucking stereo system, which I see it clear today how it looked. And I even brought it to Clearwater. I think I even brought it to Clearwater with me. I remember it being in Clearwater. So I must have gotten approved for it to get shipped. Or did I not? No, I think I did. Who knows? Maybe I filled up my fucking suitcase with just the radio and whatever basic needs I needed. Oh my God. It's so horrible that I don't. That's a sad thing. I don't remember a lot. Do you have that? I don't remember a lot of actually leaving because I was so excited about the future. I wasn't in the present realizing what I'm doing right now. I was just like, okay, fine, burn my pictures. Who cares?
How old were you?
13. Not even. No, I was 12. Maybe I just turned 13. See, I forget about that too. Like, where was my 13th birthday? I have no fucking idea. It was somewhere between the Ranch, Gold Base, and Clearwater. But yeah, I think I had turned 13 at the Enrich. Anyways, so yeah, music and all these things and tapes. I was recording K-Rock. I was recording I remember this. I think it was 98.7 or whatever. But Star before Ryan Seacrest. It was almost what's his name? Jim, who's the K-Rock guy from KROQ. Jim. Is it Jim?
Hey, rock guy.
Or is it, hey Siri, who was the famous DJ in K-Rock in the 80s and 90s?
Okay, I found this on the web for who was the famous DJ and rock in the 80s.
Richard Blade. Richard Blade, K-R-O-Q. Who
Nice.
remembers Richard Blade? So
Nice.
I met Richard Blade.
Okay. Right
I
on.
met Richard Blade on a little gig in Long Beach, I think, at the New Wave Club when I was on tour with Flock of Seagulls. And I was selling their merch, and Richard Blade was DJing for the Flock of Seagulls, like, you know, open entrance. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God.
Sweet.
And people were like, yeah, I mean, you're already VIP technically, but I was like, no, for me in my head. And then when I met him, when he was like, nice to meet you, I was like, I wasn't a fan. I wasn't like, oh my God, Richard Blade. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. And your voice does sound like what I heard. And to him, he probably was thinking, okay, this rocker chick who's on tour, like, he was so sweet. Like, he was just like, oh, yeah. But I was like blown out of my brains. I was like, every time he would speak, I forgot. I was like, every time he would speak, I'd be like, it is you. Like, and it just ran down my childhood, even though I was there. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was
That's a great
starstruck.
story.
I was starstruck about his voice, like his voice talking to me saying, well, look, well, you're fucking awesome. Like he was still, and I was like, I can't believe you're telling me I'm awesome. It was just like the voice of my childhood was like, holy crap, I must be in a dream. You know, like this must be the outside world that that I was lied to about my whole life. So crazy.
Oh, that's
Wow.
It's got to be a great realization, though. That's gonna be a great feeling.
It was magical. That's what I'm saying. There was a lot of times that I've been on tour and with all these bands where I didn't even realize I was like, life was disconnecting me from the Scientology life. And it was giving me the reality of like real artists and real people that weren't trapped in my life and my behaviors. And interestingly enough, it kind of blended in for me because I was so okay with walking up to Berlin or any of the singers of all these bands and being like, you were amazing. You are amazing. And they're just like, you have so much confidence. Who are you? And you look like a little rocker girl. And I'm like, oh, I'm on tour with Flock of Seagulls, but and they're just like, she's so great. I love her. You know, and Mike from the singer of Flock of Seagulls would be like, oh, she's fucking awesome. She's got a great voice, you know. You know, it was just so exhilarating. I can't even, but now I'm realizing how much all that taught me about like fame, about the separation of good people being famous and people being famous that are horrible.
Yeah.
And then you try to deny it all the way down every step. No, I don't think they were really doing it that bad until you really go, damn, the whole reason this person would ever be involved in this is because they want all of this. Like, so they are on that, you know? So, oh my God. Wow.
Yep.
Good job, guys. Am I still, somebody put me on check. Jen. Am I just blabbing on my fucking stoner whiner roll? I guess that's what this is all about. Who gives a shit, right? Wow.
Not good.
Someone needs to arrange for Norda to interview Laura. Who do you know, Jen? You read this.
Someone needs to arrange for Nardwuar to interview Laura on this tour.
So you're going to be the tour manager, so you need to make sure this happens.
Okay.
I'm just like, CWC, CO Bilf, you know that I let my tour manager know that someone needs to arrange for Nordorf to interview Laura on this tour. So make it happen.
Okay.
And all y'all in the chat, if you can make that happen as well, or if you know, the singer of Metallica or the bass player. I'll take any bandmate, the drummer. I'll absolutely, any member of any amazing band from the 80s or 90s is 100% allowed to interview me at any point, at any time about any questions. Let's put it that way.
There you go.
That would be interesting.
Put it out
right?
there.
Just putting it out there, guys. This is very cute. Thank you all that are here, still chatting away with our fucking wind down night. It is so nice to sit here and chit the fuck chat with a good friend who also is sharing her life, right? So we both share each other's lives, and we're both very new in our friendship, and we love it strongly, and we both give each other so much trust and love and support, and we're weird and awesome.
Thank you.
And you're smart. And I think this is such a cool connection. Anyway, wow. People are saying 55, 62, 49. Guys, are you guys talking about the whiskey you're drinking? I said, what are you guys drinking? Is that what that was? What is wrong with you? Are you guys talking about your age or your favorite sex position? This is a chill chat with y'all. Thank you, Red. You are a chill chat baby queen who makes us feel chill chatty. And never do SBTV, little baby supporters, survivors, freaking fucking fighters get time to relax and chill like this. So I want all y'all in the SBTV community to watch me and Jen right now and see how chill and relaxed we are. Smoking up, lighting up, drinking our wine, cheersing at any time. Here we go, Jen. We got to cheers. We got to cheers to the camera again. Boom. There we go. Cheers to y'all in the chat. We love you.
I love all the people that are always in your chat. You have some really fun people that watch your channel, and
right, like they're dope. You were one of them, Jen. So like they're dope. They ask very valid questions. They're very sincere. They know not to be rude and not to be fucking stupid in my chat. That's for damn sure. In fact, nobody really ever gets thrown out of my chat. There was one time somebody said something that, like, was questionable, and my moderator was like, I'm not sure about this person. And I was like, leave it alone. Let's see. Let's see if they're going to be extremely rude. Then they're going to kick themselves out, you know?
Yeah.
But they did say, they mentioned something. Anyways, and I was like, hey, this is valid. Cool.
There you go.
Don't listen to me then. Get the fuck. I just got the hiccups. Get the fuck out my chat. Look at this. Look at how. Maybe I should. Can you hear me fine from here, guys? From the chat? Can you hear me? If I was just here like this the whole time, would you guys be okay with that? I feel very. Look. You know me. I'm always. You know me in the chat. I'm always footless. I've got my. But I always got beautiful feet. I got beautiful nails, guys. They're always done, and I take care of my whole body. My whole body is fabulous.
You look comfy.
I'm very comfy. So what I was going to say is, do you think the chat would be okay if I was talking to everybody like this? Maybe I need to start doing this more. Yeah, Suzanne P said yes. You can hear me, you can hear me too. Jen, you can hear me fine as well, like this?
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Fuck. I thought I had to be right next to the microphone. You can hear me fine, or does it feel kind of far?
No, I mean, and I can even turn my volume up too to make up for it, so it doesn't matter.
I love that. Oh my God, I do. I love it when the trash takes itself out. And yes, we can hear you. I gotta put that up. Chow Yun Smut is that how you say Chow Yun Smut. I do love it when the trash takes itself out. Isn't that the best fucking for real? When the motherfucking trash, yeah, you walk your shit out to your shit yard. Goodbye. Oh, feels so good. Put that shit. Laura, you have a very good microphone. This is amazing. It's a Shure mic, guys. Look, no joke. It's literally a Shure mic right here on this camera stand. Please, somebody, I need help. I need to get it. You know, the little screw that has multiple choice of holding a light or a microphone. I need like 10 of them, and then I don't need help, guys. Put a super chat, and that'll help me. Where's our super chats tonight? Am I not? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Hi, sweeties. What is this? I also hope y'all know about Ricky Lee Jones. Cas Ferns is, I know this is an old one. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is that? And I mean, unless it's the one I know. Laura, do you know about Laurie Anderson? No, I don't, honey. Now you're starting to make me feel like you're a little spam robot. Who the fuck is Laurie Anderson? And you said S-E-N, by the way. I'm S-O-N. Do you know how many Andersons? There's literally probably a million Andersons, S-E-N, and then another million S-O-Ns.
Yeah.
And then how many Lori or Lara or Laura Andersons do you think are just in the United States of America? Probably, what, 100,000?
So many.
Guess what, though? There's only one FM.
Nice.
Thank you. I felt good.
Had my family stayed where we were living when I was in middle school, I was supposed to go to a middle school that was called Anderson Middle School, but it's a super common name. So.
But you didn't go?
No, we moved. So I went to a different school.
That sucks because you would have met me there. Was it S-E-N or S-O-N?
Oh.
Oh, so you really would have met me there. Okay. Laurie Anderson is an artist. She made like 12 albums. See? And it's S-O-N, see? Tim Greenglass wrote Laurie Anderson. It's Anderson, son. I feel like it's all sounds the same. It's literally the only difference between S-O-N and S-A-N and S-E-N is the same. It's just written different.
Yeah.
Even Megan, my middle name, Megan, is written in so many different ways, but it's all said Megan or Megan, Megan. It's either Megan, or Megan.
Yeah.
I'm Megan. I'm Meghan. But who am I? I labeled myself technically, right? If an alien came to read, they would say Meghan, Lara Meghan Anderson. Meghan, like Hans von, Meghan. So there you go. Good job. Somebody, holy shit, you might dig Laurie Anderson a lot. She's an avant-garde artist and local. I feel like I have heard of this person and probably I did check it out. So we'll see. I will check it out. You watch me check it out, baby.
There's so much music out there.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, Jen. Wow, I need to take a moment. Put that. Shall we do? We're going to do our one more glass, guys. I'm going to do I guess one more pour. I do a pour. So now I have officially drinking half the bottle of wine. What about you, Jen?
Left him in this glass.
So are you still on one glass? You're still on one glass. You're still on one.
Yeah. It's 10:30. It's not bad. It's good.
Should we end this live stream and then go out to the local bar?
Sure.
That's hilarious because
Sunday
we
fun
would
day.
do that.
Turns
Yeah,
into, like,
Sunday fun day.
turns into like another weekend day.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to end this live stream, and me and Jen are gonna have to go to a local bar and meet up and go have a glass of wine and have a good time. We've had a busy day. We deserve it. And we're already down half a bottle. So we might as well finish the other half of the bottle at the bar in a classy, jazzy wine bar. That's what I'm feeling, Jen. Do you want to do that? Okay, guys. Whether she wants to do it or not, she's going to do it with me. Just kidding. Oh,
That's gonna be so
Miss
jealous.
Sunrise Dawn says, one time Mike Brown was talking about the interview he did with you. And he said, Megan, he said, oh, yeah. I was like, what? That was a hard one. Miss Sunrise Dawn is like doing not third person, but like fourth person and third person. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. One time, Miss Sunrise says, one time Mike Brown was talking about the interview that Mike Brown did with me. And he said, Megan. And then he was like, oh, people in the chat were confused. And he had to say, oops, I meant Laura. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's super funny. And isn't that funny? Because, so this is how you guys know that are following me on my tubes. This is how you'll know when you kind of start to know me, you understand that, oh, Laura's story when she grew up was Megan. As a child and come in Scientology and in the Sea Org and everything was Megan. And then you'll learn later in my episodes earlier from this one that you will hear me go to the Social Security office and try to get my Social Security and being trained as a child to know when Anderson is A to Z or line up marching drill by cadets left to right or whatever. We knew how to line up. And so I knew, oh, Anderson, Megan, I should be called first. So I was waiting as a cadet in the Social Security office and got in trouble with a yank on my arm by some adult, not intentionally, just like, you're holding up the whole crew because we were waiting for you and they called you an hour ago. And I was like, what? They said, Laura. And they said, Laura, you should. Actually, I think the teacher stopped and was like, well, they said Laura Anderson. And then when I said, I didn't know that, that's when she stopped yelling at me. Wow, I just remembered that. I just remembered she stopped yelling, saying, okay, just go do the paperwork. And then the girl was like, girl, we've been calling you. It was like a sweet black lady or something. She's like, we've been calling you. You've been first in line. And I was like, my name is Megan Anderson. Megan Laura Anderson. They're like, well, honey, your name is. And so that was the big kerfluffle. It was, oh, my first name is Laura. But my parents never called me that ever. And I barely knew it. And even if I knew it, I thought it as my middle name. So it was just weird. It was a weird experience, but I definitely remember that now. And then I remember thinking, oh, that's when I was getting my Social Security number. And I must have already been like 10 years old at this point. Isn't that weird? I should have gotten a Social Security and everything at birth, right?
Yeah.
Anyway. There you go. Learning and loving. Yeah, so Laura FM. Also, Miss Sunrise Dawn, speaking of Mike Brown, I'm hoping to get him to jump on so that now that I've had my whole different view. And when he first originally went on, I did honestly have this like resentment towards him. And it was unaware. And I felt like when people come onto my channel, I do feel like I'm the host. I feel like I have to like, keep it moving. Not really keep it moving, but just keep it like cool. Like I'm using Mike Brown's time too. He has a family and children. Like, why do. So I just felt like I also had to be like, well, Mike, when you said that, like, so I kept having to like interrupt him a little bit here and there. And I was trying to not. I also was like, yeah, but Mike, no, that was not. You know, there was things I was processing as well as being the interviewer and being everything. Okay. As we all know, it's hard to be on SBTV. It's hard to be on a fucking YouTube channel and not like be able to be yourself. That's extremely hard. And then to just be yourself, it's so weird. It's so vulnerable and open and not fun. It's like weird. So then when you get used to it, like I'm kind of getting used to it now, I'm like, who cares? Like, and then I realized people watch stuff later and we're all getting better at this together. And we're all literally processing, not even just the chats and the people in our amazing, our keyboard, beautiful warriors, but like not even just people that are just like going through their own things and knowing like, okay, Laura just is going through the same thing and she explained this and I'm going through it now. They're reflecting on it in their own lives of what they're dealing with. And they tell me about it. And I'm like, that is cool enough to keep doing it. No matter what negative little insecure fuckery that somebody wants to send me, which is so rare, by the way. It's so rare that it does stand out in my mind when one dummy wants to do it. But it is so rare, which I love. Somebody told me, they're like, Laura, that's literally one person. And they're like, you don't even know if that's Osa or if that's somebody that hated you for supporting Aaron on it. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Like, oh my God, that's right. Because you think as an artist or as a human that thinks that, hey, I have enough guts or whatever it is to be out loud and be in public, you know, or to be an open human or to be on a big stage with and not get stage fright. You do think like you have to, the only way I do that is being honest and being transparent and kind of being like, hey, if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know or give me advice a tiny bit on this. But if not, just let me work through it and let's just see how it goes, right? But when somebody tries to attack or say like, what you were doing, I'm kind of like, nope. First of all, your energy is gross for coming in hard. Like, don't do that. If you really want to tell me something, be like, Laura, I love you. And you know I love you. And immediately I'm going to be like, okay, cool. And then if it's something deep or something for me to fix, which I don't do stuff to get fixed. Like I'm just exploring and I'm learning. And if I say something wrong, that's beautiful. Somebody will tell me once and then I'll know, you know, like, so it's kind of silly to be like, oh, somebody really needs to tell Laura. It's like, shut the fuck up. And check yourself and your rude ass attitude.
Yeah.
Am I being a wild child or what?
Well, it's your channel. Do what you want.
It's my channel. I do what I want, right? Look, Cornelius just said, Laura. Good. Good.
Laura.
Oh my God. If you Google Nawart sometimes and watch a few of his interviews, I think you might like it.
Oh,
Thank you. I will do that. Yes. Well, I'm already, and that would suck if it was shitty. And I'd be like, well, thanks for now. Everybody who's watching this in the future is going to go do that too. And then be like, oh, this was shitty. We'll see. Maybe I'll know. My oldest daughter goes by her middle name. Some people get confused when I say her real name, first name, Lava. So this happened to me like during I don't know what, like life did this. I didn't like, how would I know to plan to start using my real name in real life? And that only happened during my Little Red Radio band, which if you do go on YouTube, you can watch. I won't do it, but you can go watch my old YouTube, my first band, Little Red Radio. Me and my best friend still to this day, Jason Spellino. He's the other guy rapping in the band. So anyways, oh my God, we had so much fun. I don't care. We were going through a whole changeover and process and explorative life adventure, but at the same time, like we wouldn't be where we are today if we didn't go through all that. So it feels really cool and like crazy. And like we thought we were on top of the world then. So it's like wild to think how I am now, you know? Wild, guys. Wild. And not to say, you know what I am going to say? A lot of the people in the music video in like Hooky and Little Red Radio, go to YouTube, Little Red Radio, Hooky, Hookie, Little Red Radio. Oh my God. So much was going on in my life at that time. Wow. I can't even describe it. But what was I saying? Oh, a lot of the people in that video were all connected to or were Scientologists 100%. Isn't that interesting? So there you go. We'll go back and maybe look at that video. I'm like, yep, that person. Yep. Oh, his dad is, but he wasn't. Oh, he got in trouble at this time. Like they're all kind of connected to some sort of somebody or a friend, 100% in Scientology.
Wow.
And you know what else I would say, including that the people who gave me the mansion and the beautiful house to film that whole video in were the people that I still work for today that had no idea that I was like mentally stuck or in some kind of fucking cult like Scientology. And had no idea. They were just like doing their own thing. They were like handling, they were just upstairs and there was a whole different sound system. Like upstairs, you can't hear what's really going on. And they're probably like, oh, cool, some things are happening. And then like they were just handling themselves like their sick little cute bodies. Like where I was like, okay, it's my day off. And they were just like, oh, excitement at the house. Like it was probably fun for them. And they just gave me this like time limit. And oh my God, in the movie, there's actually real money I'm using because I was like, Elaine, I was wondering, can I use that money? And I promise I will make sure and I told all of my friends that were in the video at the time because they were also, I was like, guys, we know exactly how much money is, so you better bring it all back. You know, and so like throwing the money in the air. Anyway, so like, see, she was so sweet but had no idea that had anything to do, and it had nothing to do with Scientology. We were just in a band that were like, oh, we're a party band. In fact, we were opening up for like LMFAO and Black Eyed Peas, and like so like we were the opener bands for these other already wild, pretty cool bands. Anyways, that was fun. Success. Wow. So yeah, big craziness. All I'm saying is that everything comes back around, and everything that I am today is because of everything I've done in my past and everything I've been experienced to and opened up to and let go of and let the stage fright go and just walk in and be like, fuck it, I can do it. Yeah. And they all laughing at, or they're excited, like, oh, look at her. And I'm like, ooh, good. They're ready for me. Okay, now I feel better and I can do it. Oh my God, I did a great show. And it's like, oh wait, if I really just stick to my energy, I think I can do a great thing all the time. Like, don't we always want to be doing good things all the time? Anyways, yeah. But you're helping me too so much, Jen. I can't say. You've given me so much calm and sweet advice, and then also relatable advice on, you know, just your own upbringing and your children, and just seeing how sweet your child is, and the father for your kid is so good with you guys, no matter, have a good relationship, even though you're expanding in your life. It's just really cool. I don't know. It's the Golden Star wine. Look, guys, it's a purple haze. It's a purple haze. Cheers, darling. Here we go. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers, darling. Mm. 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 Thank you guys for being here. You're so cool. What the fuck are you doing here chatting with us on this Sunday night wine chit chat with my friend Jen? Yeah, I can imagine pushing aside 30 years of trauma to interview someone who hurt me as a child publicly online. You are unequivocally a goddamn fighter, and healing is messy but beautiful. Thank you, Kelly. That was literally precisely Like, and you know what? I was mopping my floor today in the kitchen. As I said, I was cleaning all day and fucking loving my life and being like, get rid of this, donate this, give the neighbor this. They're like, oh my God, I love you. I'm like, I love you. Yeah, I just felt like even when I was doing the right things, like giving things away, it made me feel so good. That was crazy too. That's another thing that's giving me this adrenaline of just clean everything out. Don't let friends hold you back at all. Don't let any friend hold you back if they're giving you, no. I am this way. Stay with me and be on my flow, or you are on other things and doing something that is not on the flow of love. Like, period. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked, but thank you, Kelly. You're awesome. And I also love your, I feel, do you do that? Are you looking at their little image with the picture? I'm always looking at the picture. Like I read the comment and then I'm like talking to the picture.
Yeah.
Is that weird? I love it.
That's awesome.
Okay, good. Retired Red, by the way, thank you so much for being here. Oh, look, she said, love watching you heal, and you are all helping us too. We all love you. We all love each other. We all love each other, helping each other be here. All you moderators, all our SPTV, Liz Ferris, whenever Liz is around and Red's there to just be, you know, you're all little angel babies. We're all angel babies to each other. And that is what is so cool. This should be called the Spiritual Angel Babies Persons TV show. SP, like Sweet Angel Baby People Persons TV show. SP. We're taking over what SP is. I already have. I'm like proud SP, and then I'm like safe person, sexy person, serious person, sincere person, sad person, supreme person. That's for Serge Delmar. You rock. You rock, Stefan N. Oh my goodness. Okay, is there anything else, Jen, you want to talk to me about or anything before we end the stream? We've been chit-chatting. I could stay here with you. It just feels like at some point, do you think we need to like get pumping? Do you think we need to maybe bring out a giveaway thing? Should I do a little cute giveaway, secret giveaway on our Sunday night wind down?
Yeah.
Because you could show everybody, hey, if you guys are in the chat, Retired Red, Miss Sunshine, all you guys are allowed to win stuff on Lara FM. In fact, you deserve it more than everybody because you're always here in the fucking chat supporting our crazy mental health issues. Like so. Jen, will you please just go like that toward the camera and just show them your shirt so I can. She's an amazing. See, SPTV. And then wait, Jen, is there any chance? Isn't that cool, you guys? See, isn't that cool? They love it. What flavor wine do you have, Laura? Miss Sunshine just asked me. Well, that's a distraction from what I was doing, but I will answer. I showed it earlier in the chat. It's Golden Star Vineyard. They're out here in California. They're in Little Rock. And this particular one is the 2020 Purple Haze. What a fucking perfect wind down fucking. Anyways, there you go. That's what I'm drinking. And if you go back to the beginning, I read the whole, what do you call that? Like the whole description of the wine.
On the label? Yeah.
Yeah, on the label. And it was really fun. It's really good. And it's giving me the, like, hello, the witchy teeth. Which I don't give a fuck about.
Teeth.
You have shiny golden teeth. Jen, what do you put on your, so Aaron Smith Levin told me I need to get this purple toothpaste, apparently. It's like it's just like this, it's the stuff that the dentists use, and then purple takes away yellow, and that's all this all it does. Guys, well, this is the worst because now I just have red Golden Star wine with my things, but not if I back
drink
out.
a lot of coffee, and I don't know. I think that, I don't know, something on this computer is making my teeth look whiter than they really are, because it doesn't look normal to me. But
That's funny. I don't drink coffee, but I do drink wine. Cornelius, I like that the Nightwish wine from Cali, but hey, I'm a metalhead. Hello. What the hell does that mean? Metalheads and everything. Metalheads do everything. And wine is always divine for any human as a skilled metalhead crime. I was trying to rhyme, but it didn't seem so nice. It's the wine kicking in. It's the wine putting me to sleep. It's winding me down on a chit-chat night. Miss Sunrise Dawn, I should be sleeping, but I'm not. Well, what the fuck are you doing about your life? Cornelius says, hi, Jen. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Jen, a lot of people in the chat secretly, I didn't even put them up, said you wrong. We're literally just saying, like, Jen is so cool. And before the chat, Suzanne P asked, like, who's Jen? And I said, hey, go look at episode 21. We did our cute little chit chat random one. And I think we should do this all the time. We're going to get so good at this that they're going to be like literally 30 years from now when we're old ladies, we're going to be making more money on this video just because it's available to the world, no matter what platform it's on. And we're going to be like, look at how young and cute we are. And we were just so shy and sort of nervous, but we were pretty brave. But we'll be old ladies talking about this. And these same beautiful people will be in the chat with us. And the ones that aren't, we will be sharing their love through. Isn't this weird? It's weird. This is what the outside Scientology world does not teach you. No, they do not tell, not only Scientology, but like your religion world does not tell you about these fun little details of life. There's like, hey, try this avenue of going out to the desert and camping for 30 days and not being like, just kind of see how even just camping, you can still know that the city's there to get food or whatever. So there's no excuse to be like, go camp though for 30 days. That's an insane thing that not even fucking 20% of Americans do. Go camp for 30 days.
That reminds me, I just bought an annual national park pass last weekend.
So we need to use it.
Yeah. So there's that.
Wait, is it a park pass that you can just put on any van? I was thinking van because of my van. Guys, see? Once we get this van. So the van just needs... I'm going to do a whole nother thing. I'm going to explain exactly what we need for the tour. And it's very easy. And with a group of people and supporters, it becomes so fun. So that I'll do on a separate channel. But speaking of the van, though, it would be so fun to go camping and do a whole live out in, out in the rocks, out in the freaking wild stars, and be like, show the world that we're really branching off through SPTV, like into creative, loving adventure aspects of it. Don't you think? More of like real life stuff. Like, hey guys, we're cooking the fish. Oh, so that's what I was say. Wow, I'm finally full circle. One was going to be waking up in the morning. You film me. This is what I want. Like, okay, this is Laura waking up. And then the other was going to be the stew. How I make I cut up all these vegetables and I wash them. And I'm like, but leave the roots and everything in. And I want people to see how I eat. And the same food that I eat, I give to my dogs and to my cats.
Great idea.
That was a full whole circle. But Stefan N says you rock. Oh, I wonder if you guys want to hear a wind down song? Remember, Jen, you said, hey Laura, I want to hear what you're working on. What are you releasing next? Remember you said that to me, and then I was like, you know what? I need to be giving out what people are asking for. Because I create the thing and they're asking, what is the thing you're creating? They're not even saying, I think you should create this. Because I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you think. But when people are asking, what am I creating? Then I'm like, okay. So I was going to say, can we try something? I've never done this before when we're on the live. Can I try to play? It's called, they say, background music. What is it? Oh, background music. That is what it called on the live stream. They say, would you like to play background music? And so I uploaded this. The next music video I'm working on is called it's a song called Hydrated. And it's going to be kind of about, anyways, I don't want to say what it's about because things change slightly and and you're in a vibe. So much stuff goes on. So I just want to let it go as it goes. But the idea is that you're absorbed by the thing hydrating, or the thing you need hydration that is hydrating you, is this spell or this toxic Sea Org or this Scientology or this relationship we're believing or seeing something, or I went through all this, but at least I'm just getting this one amazing thing. So that's good. So it's like high, low, high. Anyways, it's a really good song. I feel like I want to try to play it right now in the background. Do you think, all y'all in the chat, tell me if you can hear it? And if you can hear it, tell me if I should turn it up when me and Jen are talking, or whatever. I don't know how it'll go, or maybe we hear it, or maybe should we try it? If it's bad, first let's just play it and see if you guys can hear it. Right, Jen?
Yeah.
Are you down? Do you have enough wine? Do you have enough wine in your glass? Let's all finish up our wines here. I'm going below half the bottle of wine now. I'm 3/4 right now through the bottle, and I feel like you're secretly filling up your glass, you secret. No, you're really good. You're way behaved. I've had almost the equivalent of 3 glasses of wine in the time you've had 1. Okay, cheers. I love you. Cheers. Yes. Wow. Okay. Ready? Let's see if this works, guys. Are you ready? Boom. Can you? No. Did you hear that or no? You heard it?
I did.
Okay, hold on. How do I Did you hear that? Blue, 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 blue. What about this? Did you hear that? Good. So the volume is good, right? Or is it too loud? Do you not like it too loud? Should I turn it down a bit?
That sounded good.
Here's like, how's this? This is our sound check. We're doing a sound check. Check. So can I turn that down, and is that fine? Do you still like that? You can hear it? What about that? Is that loud? No? How about you guys in the chat? Is that loud? We're doing a sound check right now. You guys should be honored that you're doing a sound check or like. They said we did hear it a little bit, down a bit. Oh, down a bit? Down on me or the track? That or no? Okay. I don't know if it will let me do it. Okay. Sorry. Okay, sorry. That's so dumb. Sorry, I need to stop this. Okay. Here we go. Here's the song. Here's my song, guys.
5, 3, 1.
Come on, Jen.
fun.
I was masquerading. I was running around. To make it on. Wasn't that fun, guys?
Oh, good job, Laura. That was awesome.
I think that was my first little premiere of that song for you guys here who stuck around so sweetly on our Sunday night wind down. Wasn't
so
that
cool.
good? Yes, you got your boots on. Oh, I love when people hear specific lyrics. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I strapped my boots on. Hello. Oh my God. Good job, you guys.
So
Wow.
fun.
Wasn't that
That's so cool
fun?
that you did that. Yeah.
So we're working on that, and that's gonna come out. That's almost that's done. I'm gonna be doing like music video stuff. So
Sweet.
there's gonna be a lot of goldenrod SPs in the picture. You know, the color of beautiful ex Scientology. I was hydrated, resuscitated. Did you hear the part about I was masturbated?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I got my boots on. Well, there you go. Sounds great, Laura. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. Oh, I love your 80s vibe, baby. Paula, buy a cow on skis. Buy a cow on skis. What? Jen, what the fuck does that mean?
She's trying to say that's how you pronounce her last name.
Wow.
Kind of, sort of, right? I think.
Why didn't I know that? Why did I have to ask my beautiful friend Jen why the parentheses? So when people put parentheses, they're always just explaining the spelling of their name.
I don't know. Maybe. No.
Well, C.O.B. Bill, if he's just kind of like changes the name sometimes and is like, I'm this, and then a parentheses, like it's always me, but I'm also doing this thing right now. I think that's kind of, but okay. So Paula Byakowski. Oh, that's how you say the name, Byakowski. But what's the L? Baya. It doesn't make me. I want to say bile, like a vial. Like a vampire blood vial.
Yeah. Vial.
Right? So maybe you need to change your parentheses, baby. So let's see. Buy a cow. Now I don't care. We're sipping on wine, winding down. Paul, I'm going to be Paula. You're like, okay, Laura, at the end of this stream, you're falling asleep.
Cows skiing tonight.
I was like, are cows gonna go skiing? Oh my God, I need to see if cows ski.
Well, listening to your new song.
To my music. Yeah. High, low, high, low. Should we listen to it again in the background while we're chatting? That's what I was gonna say. We can hear it playing. Look. Oh, sorry. And And it can play and we can talk. But I just don't know. How do we, I need, you know, see, I need support. I need help to be able to turn down. I don't know how to turn down the volume in the, like, while we're chatting. So it's just in the background. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so that's on the next one. So now I know, guys, these are questions I need to learn. Learning and loving. There's also this video, guys. I wonder if I could show it to you guys since you guys are in the live chat and now you're understanding I'm looking now. My problems of life. That's a Scientology book. So gross. Okay, but my friend, hold on, made me this learning and loving. Now I feel like if I play it, you can see. Yeah, so this was supposed to be my new, guys, I think it's 11/11. I just saw 11/11. It just turned 11/12 in Los Angeles, but I just saw 11, and which means I should play this. But I think because it's a video and I don't fully know how to do it yet, it's a new but this is supposed to be the new intro. Wait, hold on. Go away. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Wait. Sorry, guys. It just looks like I'm staring at the computer going, but I'm actually doing a million things. So hold on. Move this. Learning loving intro. Okay. So this, will it show? I wonder how I should present that. Oh, maybe if I put it. Oh, I know how to do it. But I think it still won't give it audio. So we'll see. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to try to present it. I think I have to have it open. We'll see. I'm going to try to present it. Present. Share screen. I don't know if it's going to do it. I think I have to have it open. Okay, let me go here. Okay. Wow. So how do I do this? Wow. Okay. Do you guys see this or no? Do you see that? No, you
Not
don't.
yet. Oh,
Do you see that?
yep.
You see that?
I see the TV.
Oh my God, this is good. I wonder if I could do it. Okay, so, oh, God damn it. See, I need to move. Hi, Paula Baya Kawanski. I need to remove your comments so that, okay, let me move this. Let me move. Guys, this is a lot of, on a tiny Mac, this is insane to be doing. And everybody in the world would know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's see if I can do it. Are you ready, guys? Let's see if I can do it. Oh, wait. I just realized I can probably sorry. Comments. In the comments, I can undo our sweet friend Paula here. You know what's going to be so annoying is when I do this and then you can hear, okay, I undid this. Thank you, Paula. But I don't think you're going to be able to hear the video. We'll see, right? We'll see, Jen. Look, hey, it's a Sunday night wind down. We just got to get it out. Okay, let's see. Tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear it or no? Or no? No. Okay, so it's just video. Well, here, you can at least see the visual, guys. And loving, learning and loving with you, you. I'm learning with you. Okay, that's all. I just realized if you can't hear it, it's stupid to play. Okay, I did all that for nothing. Nothing, guys. Nothing.
Cool, though. It's cool.
I love these little sweet chats. Laura, do you like Olivia Rodrigo songs? I don't know. Do you know Olivia Rodrigo?
Kind of, sort of.
See, kind of, sort of. Nope, not enough for us to talk about. Talk about Roxette. Talk about all the good things and all the bad things.
Joan Jett.
Joan Jett. Ooh, that was a good rhyme. Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, little baby poo-poos. So me and Jen are probably gonna run off into the wild world and do our own thing. And we're gonna end this so that we can get prepared for that. We love you so much. Thank you for winding down with us. We're gonna go wind down harder and we will sleep so good tonight. Trust us, trust you. One more cheers, Jen. We love you. We love you guys in the chat so much. Thank you so much. Wait, oh fuck. Sorry. Wait, there's a few. Hold on. There's a few super chats I have to address. I must. Go have a sip on me, Laura girl. Love you. Hey,
Nice.
let's go. Let's cheers to Jane. Jane, we love you. Yes. Mm. Oh, thank you so much, Shane. We love you so much. And then I think we did this. No art. Yes. Your super chats are amazing, but all you super chat babies are the best. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night. We will tell you more about the future when the future comes. And until then, buenas noches, my little sweet angel babies. Is that how we say it? Buenas noches.
Buenas
my sweet-
noches.
Yes, my sweet angel babies.
Angel babies. Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye. Stay tuned to the SPTV community. Bye-bye.
Somebody is searching for the right child. Somebody is telling you what's right. Now you're going to have to decide what you're gonna